rooms in his classes, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. And he was telling them that he was doing it as a favor to them, but I think in reality he just wanted to get out of there. I was really starting to worry because I saw something was wrong.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me, and my love for him was just immense.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it, so can you.
For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
Laura, the guys really went to town on that leg of lamb.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
Something's wrong. I know you too well.
Jim's company is cutting his salary, and he may even get laid off. He doesn't think we'll be able to afford the mortgage.
Oh, Laura.
If you think you may be in danger of foreclosure, call the National Foundation for Credit Counseling at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. That's mortgagehelpnow.org. This has been a public service from the NFCC.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
We got out of Washington State, and I think a week after, state went on lockdown for COVID.
So then when we transitioned to Texas, it was very much so like, what are we going to do now?
Operation Homefront has allowed our family to make something of ourselves again in the world after the military.
It's completely changed the way our life is. It took us from a hopeless situation, and now we're homeowners. We have a savings account. I'm the first one to own a home out of my siblings.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
At the YMCA, finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why and get involved today at ymca.org for a better us.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is, my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Being isolated and lonely can be harmful to your health, resulting in high blood pressure, a greater risk of heart disease, and early onset dementia. So it's important to build and maintain social connections. Try a new hobby, volunteer, exercise, or use your phone or other device to stay in touch. Visit connecttoeffect.org to find resources and ways to stay connected. Presented by AARP Foundation with support from United Healthcare.
When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, both of my daughters were pregnant, and everything I was looking forward to turned into everything I was going to miss. First words, first steps. Today, those babies are 3. I'm with them all the time. I don't know what's next, but I know I'm here today.
A Susan G. Komen grant helped pay for Alanthia's surgery, and today she's caring for her grandchildren. Help save lives. Visit IamSusanGComen.org. A public service message from Susan G. Komen.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Cincinnati's North Side neighborhood was the scene of a Wednesday afternoon fire. Flames ignited around 3 p.m. at an under-construction home. An estimated 60 firefighters responded to the scene. No one was hurt. A public viewing is being scheduled for the woman who was fatally stabbed last week at a Norwood Skyline Chili. Alyssa Hill was a staffer at the Montgomery Road restaurant. Her ex-boyfriend has been charged with her murder. A public viewing for Hill will be held this coming Monday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Her family says funeral services will be held at a later date and will be private. Claremont County grand jurors are indicting a man accused of stealing money from a youth football league. Alvis Williams reportedly misused money from the New Richmond Junior Football League. He faces fifth-degree felony charge of theft. And the Reds came up short on the scoreboard Wednesday night in San Diego. Cincinnati lost to the Padres 5-4. It was the Reds' sixth loss in their last 7 games. The Cincinnati Zoo says one of the red pandas is expecting. The expectant mother's name is Marcy, and she came to Cincinnati from the Pittsburgh Zoo. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
The Lincoln Ware Show is on.
In 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Right now.
Now.
Than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane. Lincoln, Bobingan, Bonana, Pineapple, Fingan, Fee, Fine, Momingan, Lincoln.
They say this cat Lincoln is a bad mother. We're just talking about Lincoln.
Good morning, Cincinnati. Welcome to 1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, the Lincoln Ware Show, till 1 o'clock this afternoon. It is Thursday, yes. And Thursdays, once Thursday's over, the weekend is pretty much here, Yes, it is. All right, there's a lot going on around the tri-state, the nation, and the world. And one big change we've got is the Lincoln Ware Walking Club. The, up at Great Parks, up in Winton Woods, where we normally walk, they're having the Kids Fest this weekend. And we were going to say, we'll just move it over to the basketball court and start over there. But everything it's it's going to be a hot mess over there on Saturday. And parents, you can bring your kids over there. It'll be nice to bring the kids out to the event that Great Parks is having out there, Kids Fest. But with all that's going on over there, there wouldn't be hardly any place for the walking club to park. So we're going to meet and walk at Glenwood Gardens, right up there on Springfield Pike, right behind the McDonald's up there. It's Great Parks. It's a beautiful place up there, Glenwood Garden. And right there where Glendale Milford is, and right up there, right in that area there, right in Woodline, in the Woodline area. So I'm sure most people know where Glenwood Garden is located, and that's where we'll meet, same time. Just look for the purple shirts, and you'll be in the right place. Yes. So be there. We start walking at 8:30. Be there at 8 o'clock. You'll get an email. If you came to the walk on this past Saturday, you'll get an email. You'll get an email. If you didn't come and walk, you better listen to me. Okay. So Glenwood Garden is the location for the walk this week and only this week because of events over at Winton Woods. and it's a lot. They have like 4,000 kids over there, and they'll have a great time, I'm sure. They do every year. The place is packed over there. Fishing and rock climbing and all kind of stuff they're doing. Canoeing, all kind of stuff is going on. Yes. Oh, if you live in East Price Hill, I wanted to remind you of this. You live in East Price Hill, Cincinnati police will be stopping drivers at a sobriety checkpoint in East Price Hill tonight. They'll be located at the 3200 block of Warsaw Avenue near the Price Hill Recreation Center. So if you have a few drinks, you might want to avoid that area. Yes. And you shouldn't be drinking and driving anyway, but in case you do, 3200 block of Warsaw, you'll see the red lights, you'll see the police, and you'll see them looking in your window, shining the light on your eyes to see if they're glassy or red and everything like that. So OVI checkpoint tonight. That is tonight from 6:30 to 8:30. So watch out for that. Child marriage remains legal in Ohio as the Senate declines to vote. I mean, what am I missing here? Am I missing something? I don't think anybody should be able to get married under 18. And because if a guy 18 marries a girl 16, and I don't know how this works, but she's not an adult. She's like his slave. She can't do anything. She can't even check into a shelter by herself because she's not an adult. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm missing something with this. I can't believe the Senate didn't go ahead and pass this. Please tell me if I'm missing something here, but that seems like a no-brainer. It almost seems like a no-brainer. It's unfair to leave young women to be the wards of their husbands. Yeah, that's what one of the Democrats said. He says it's ludicrous. If you're not 18, you have no rights. You can't go to a shelter. You can't have an attorney. I mean, you're basically the property most of the time of your husband, who's over 18, and it just leads to a bunch of bad outcomes. Yeah, it takes a Democrat to say that. What are these Republicans thinking? Who are these Republicans? Who are they human? Are they even human? I don't understand them. Current law allows 17-year-olds to marry if they can convince a judge that they have gone through sufficient marriage counseling, have waited at least 14 days to have an age gap of 4 years or less with their partner. The bill stalled last month after a private meeting of Republican senators. Yeah. And some GOP members still oppose it. Yeah. The GOP co-sponsor, Bill Blessing, who is a Republican up in Coleraine Township, said marriage laws would be simpler if it was a blanket rule without loopholes that individuals can't marry before turning 18. Blessing said he's disappointed it hasn't passed the Senate, but he still hopes it will pass in the future. Yes. So, I don't know. I just don't know if it's cool for marriage under 17. They laid it out there. You're the ward of your husband. You're like his slave. He's got you. You can't do anything. Well, Trump says their plan is for suckers, and if they don't hurry up and sign the peace agreement, more bombing. Okay, so if they sign the peace agreement, they're not going to follow it anyway. He just wants them to sign so he can say, I got it done. The war is over. I ended the war. That's all he wants. That is all he wants to do is say he ended the war. We made him come to the table and sign.
He already claims he ended the war.
Yeah, I know. But it's not over. So they're still bombing each other, tit for tat, and there's no end in sight.
I think their negotiations. I think what Iran really wants is that money.
Yeah,
they want that money. They want their money. That's what, and it's going to be way more than what President Obama's administration gave them back in the day. It's going to be way more, way more in the billions.
Yeah,
and they don't want to look bad in front of the world with this negotiation, paying up all that money, but they're going to have to in order to stop this war.
Well, we'll see. Maybe they can strangle them with the blockade they have at the Strait of Hormuz. Maybe they'll say, "I give." When no, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. Vance's chief of staff is leaving. Yeah, they're jumping ship. And that Trump, they've seen this whole thing for what it's worth, and they don't want to be around any when the smoke clears. They don't want to be around. And oh boy, last night, oh my God, I was just so happy. I was like, oh man, my team is gonna win 2 in a row in New York. Oh man, and then came the comeback, and what a comeback it was. Oh, man, I just can't believe it. I mean, the gods want the Knicks to win. With a tip-in like that, he took the three, he missed, the guy runs in and just reaches up and taps it in the basket. And, oh, boy. And there were a bunch of hands around, too. Everybody's hands was up there. And, oh, God, I cannot believe it. Went in at the buzzer, and it's over. It was over. Well, it didn't go in at the buzzer. They had like 1 second left, and they couldn't do anything. And it was over. I told you it was Trump last night. I told you it was Trump. But now their backs are against the wall, and all it takes is one more Knicks win, and the championship is theirs. But can San Antonio prevent that? And I can't believe, I mean, they were knocking them down yesterday. San Antonio was raining threes like nobody's business. 29-point lead, was it 27-point lead? And they just nipped and chipped it away. And, oh, God, it was so depressing. So depressing. Ohio Republicans have put a constitutional amendment on the ballot that would require a photo ID in order to vote in person. They already do that. Yeah. In addition, they passed legislation that would require a photocopy of an ID in order to vote by mail. So I thought you already had to have a driver's license to vote. I guess they want to put it in the Constitution. Yeah. So we'll see. I can't see seniors getting a photocopy of their driver's license if they even have a driver's license. Maybe they have a state ID, but okay, where are they going to get the photocopy at? I don't know. I just can't see them going through that trouble doing that to vote absentee. This is all a scheme to discourage people from voting by mail. Simple as that. All right. Let's see where. Oh, yeah. And I want to hear from you out there. 513-749-1230. What's the most frustrating thing you have about drivers in this area? Yeah. What is your biggest complaint about drivers? I'll tell you mine, and you tell me yours. My biggest complaint is people in the left lane not passing any cars, but just driving in the left lane and backing up traffic. That is my biggest pet peeve about that. Yes.
So when they're just going the speed limit, right? Is that what you're saying?
Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. But nobody goes the speed limit on the interstate. How many people do you see actually going 55? No, they don't do.
Well,
but,
here's what I was saying, though. So they'll be going the speed limit in the far left lane, right? Mm-hmm. And then somebody out of the blue would just blow past them going 75, 80.
Yeah.
And then that's when they will take off. The folks that's doing the speed limit all the way in the left lane, then they'll take off behind the fastest person. And then you got all of these folks, they're following the fastest car or truck going up the expressway. That's what I see.
Well, now what I see is that lane is for passing. If you're not actively passing somebody, you shouldn't be in that lane.
I agree. I agree. But what I'm saying, so the guy that's fastest car will actually be in the middle lane, going past the guy that's in the left lane. And then the guy in the left lane is going to decide to get in the middle lane and follow that person.
Why weren't they doing that in the beginning?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out too. It drives me crazy as well.
And that's number one on my list that I hate. Now, number two on the list is people who are getting on the interstate. When they're getting on, you got to speed up and get with the flow of the traffic. Look, you have to yield to me. That sign says yield as you're getting on the interstate. It says yield, which means if I'm coming, I don't have to let you in. I don't have to let you in. You have to jump in, either speed up and get in front of me or slow down and get in behind me. Get in where you fit in. But there's a reason that yield sign is up there. Yield to the traffic that's flowing. People don't understand that. They think they have a right just to get on the freeway no matter what. They don't understand. That's my second one right there. That's number two in the top three. And I don't even know what the third one is. Those two just drive me crazy. Drive me insane. So I want to hear, maybe you agree with me on all. And some states have a law that you can't drive in the left lane unless you're passing somebody. That's what these Republican senators should be doing up in Columbus, passing a law like that. Making it illegal to drive in that left lane unless you're passing someone. And that'll cut down on a lot of this craziness on the interstates because there's accidents galore every morning, especially at 75. Man, I feel sorry for the people who have to go 75. I mean, you can actually place a bet that there's going to be 2 accidents between, let's say, between Sharon Road and 7th Street downtown. You know what I mean? It's going to be a wreck. All right. Somebody said, I bet Uncle Lincoln's first complaint is ladies putting on makeup while driving. I don't see a lot of that. My biggest complaint is to see a lady with a bonnet on while she's driving. That's number 3. Seeing a lady with a bonnet on. I don't care if you're coming from work. Take that damn bonnet off. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis.
Woo.
What does a bonnet have to do with her driving, though?
I don't know.
As long as she's driving good.
With that bonnet on, they just seem to drive crazy. Now, Cincinnati folks drive too slow. When you have to reinvent yourself when you go out of town after driving in Cincinnati. You have to drive faster when you're in other cities than you do in Cincinnati. I don't know why they drive so slow here. My biggest complaint is, why do I have to hear your music with my windows up? And my windows. And how do you hear an emergency vehicle coming? That's true. That's true. I don't have a problem with women wearing bonnets out. Oh, boy. Okay, Donnie.
I agree, Donnie. I mean, listen, as long as they don't drive crazy, I don't care. They can dress however they want to dress.
Oh, I got to talk to Twin. There's going to be and the people, they're coming on the show. I don't know when they're coming in, but there's like a pedazzle type fashion show. Women dress their shoes up, and this year is going to be brims and heels or whatever. Anyway, they're going to have a shoe contest for men, I guess. I said Twin's brother could win hands down if he shows up with those Cadillac shoes. He would win. I'm going to tell him to tell his brother he's got to show up for that. Yeah.
I can imagine what I think it's the movie I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
Yeah,
when they had the
fish
with
the fish in the shoe. Yeah.
It's like you shopping at the Goodwill.
Oh,
That's
boy.
gotta be it. Who was that? Antonio Fargas, I think.
Yeah.
If I forgot, I think that's what his name is in that movie.
That was crazy.
He thought he was sharp, boy.
Yep. Bonnets are for the bedroom, not the streets. I agree.
But as long as she doesn't drive crazy, that's I don't care. Wear your bonnet. Wear your bonnet.
It's not brims and ties. It's something else. We can't speak because humps on every street. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't like those humps. Those Cadillac shoes are the dumbest thing ever. You have to see them to appreciate them. You have to see them to appreciate them. Oh, boy. Oh, man. No bonnets or pajamas in public, period, especially on men.
That's right, Brent Beard, Huggy Bear, Antonio Fargas. Yeah.
To apply safe practices to protect your health and safety. To avoid misuse and abuse, never share or borrow medication. Keep your prescriptions out of the wrong hands by storing them in a lockbox and disposing of medication properly. Finally, understand your prescription information. Don't be afraid to ask your pharmacist and doctor for help.
I got a picture of Twins' brother with those shoes on, Richard Chappell. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is brims and ties. I'm sorry. Whoever said brims and ties day party, they were right. I was wrong for once in my life. Oh, boy.
Went to my first meeting. The people there talked about those same feelings. I was no longer alone. They gave me help to stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous, it works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
If you need to talk about it, we're here. 1230 AM WDBZ, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. Somebody said, wasn't Lincoln's wife a child bride? No, she wasn't. Jeez. No, she was like 22 or 3 when we married. So, yeah, cut it out. Jeez. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, it is brims and ties day party. That's what it is. They'll be in. It's for Gwen Robinson, a scholarship fundraiser for the late Gwen Robinson. They'll be in to talk about it before the event. But Twins' brother need to show up there and win that prize for those shoes. He would win hands down. I'm telling you. All right, let's go downtown to the Crime Stopper headquarters and check in with my good friend, Detective Tiffany Green. How are you today?
I'm good. Good morning, Lincoln. How are you?
I'm hanging in there, hanging in. Well, any plans for the weekend yet? I know you still got another day, but I'm sure you're planning something.
Not too much. I might go to an event on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's good enough. That's good enough for now. What
about you?
I'm busy this week. I got to work. I got a live broadcast for New Jerusalem Baptist Church down at CityLink. Doing that Saturday afternoon. They got the walk Saturday morning, then doing that event Saturday afternoon, and that's pretty much going to be my weekend.
Okay, always looking busy.
Yes. Who are we looking for today?
The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office is looking for Amber Burning. Ms. Burning is wanted for felony possession of drugs. Amber Burning was indicted for possession of cocaine. Amber Burning is a white female. She's 37 years old. She's 5'1" and 95 pounds. Amber Burning has a history of drug offenses, solicitation, and theft, and was last known to live on Brackenwoods Lane in Westwood. Cincinnati Police District 3 investigators are looking for Troy Gover. Mr. Gover is wanted for aggravated robbery. Investigators say Mr. Gover was involved in a physical altercation and forcibly took the victim's cell phone. The victim sustained visible injuries. Troy Gover is a black male. He's 29 years old. He's 5'11" and 164 pounds. Troy Gover has a history of drug and weapon offenses and was last known to live on Jackson Street in Lincoln Heights. Listeners, if anyone has information on where police can find Amber Burning or Troy Gover, please call Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040 or submit a tip online at crime-stoppers.us.
All right, 352-3040, night or day, and there's always cash money for your clues, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, talk to you tomorrow.
All right, and I'll be in studio tomorrow. Terrence.
What?
Yeah. I got so many things going on. Got some interviews to do, and I'll just come in tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Well, and I can't say, I was going to say I'll stay home Monday, but Chenin Dukwe is coming in to the studio.
Oh.
So we will talk to him.
Man.
Yes.
You're going above and beyond, Mr. Ware.
I tell you.
No bacon tomorrow?
No bacon.
Oh.
No bacon.
My heart aches for you.
Maybe I'll get my bacon tonight.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Good bacon.
All right. Let's see. Let's move along. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And, he agreed to come in, Chenin Dukwe. And he'll be in Monday at 11. And the only stipulation is no FBI talk and all that, wiretapping and all that stuff. No talk about that. We talk about the future, affordable housing, senior housing, and all that stuff. So that's Monday. So write that down on your calendar. Monday morning, he'll be here in the studio. Chenin Dukwe. Yes. All right. 513-749-1230. We might as well go ahead and take a break before we get to Lena, Brahman, Vaughn, and White Liar. What a lineup. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. 1230, The Buzz.
Hey, y'all, what up? This your boy, Ricky Smiley. I want to drop you an invite to something a little more personal.
This is Ricky Smiley on the Spot, where legends get loud, real, and sometimes a little
And you can't ask him if he's wearing a wire right now. He would need a wire if he's on the air because you can record it anyway. It's being recorded. Yes. I'm surprised that you rock with this narc, with his narc ass after he set up your buddy PG. Well, in politics, there's no permanent friends or permanent enemies. You know what I mean?
What's the story behind that? Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he wore a wire for the FBI. Yeah.
Now, what did they get PG for, though? What did they arrest him for?
For really doing what everybody's doing, for taking campaign funds for a PAC. It was a campaign donation for a PAC, and he, said he will, sort of look into voting for Ndukwe's project. And he just one vote on council.
Yeah.
And but they turned it all around, and finally they realized they made a mistake, and he's been pardoned and everything. So he's out,
Oh, PG's been pardoned?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like PG.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I talk to him every now and then. He says he'll give me when he comes out to talk, he's going to give me the first interview.
Oh, that's good.
That's what he said.
That's good.
Yep. Somebody said they saw Neil Craig driving down I-75 reading a newspaper in the early 80s. The late Neil Craig. PG will come. Trump pardoned him. Yeah. Are they here? I know I've got an interview. I got to figure out who the hell it is. Okay. I think it's for the 100th anniversary of New Jerusalem. That church has been around 100 years. Hey, I know what the prep is there. I just didn't know who was coming. The prep is there. Trust me. Oh, boy. So write that down on your calendars, folks. Monday at 11.
Alex Anonymous. It works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
1230 The Buzz, your talk station.
I'm going to write some words, I'm telling you, one day. 1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati. Your talk station, Lincoln Ware, with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. They're sounding better and better, All right, let's move along. Let's go to Lena, who is a first-time caller. Lena, welcome to the Lincoln Ware Show.
Mr. Ware.
How you doing, Lena? I love hearing from first-time callers.
Oh, yeah, well, I really appreciate your the topic for today because now I have a whole lot more to think about drivers. When it comes to a four-way stop, no one read the book and the manual to know who has the right of way to turn. They just sit there.
Well, yeah. Well, normally it depends on when the cars arrive at the four-way stop. Now, if they all arrive there together, it's the car on the right, I think, should go first.
Yes, that has the right of way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But if they arrive at different times, whoever gets there, is the one that goes first, and then whoever got there second goes second, and move like that.
There are moments where everyone's just sitting there looking at each other.
Yeah, I know. That drives me crazy. That drives me crazy. And sometimes I'm not even there. They are already there, stopped. And then when I get there and stop, they still sit there.
They're still there.
I know.
Speaking of the speed bumps,
yes.
The first time that I witnessed a speed bump is when they had put them on Ready Road between Forest before you get to
yes.
around
I know,
that region.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
I had a passenger that wasn't wearing the seatbelt, and they hit the head on the roof. But
well, how fast were you going? Jeez. In order for that to happen, you had to be going real fast.
They were tall.
Now, you were going fast. In order for you to bounce that much, you were going fast. And see,
well,
and I don't like
that was my last time. But why wouldn't they use the money spent on the speed bumps for the potholes?
Yeah. Well, why don't people just slow down on those areas of Reading Road? It was it was like a speed, the Indianapolis 500 along that way there.
Yeah, a lot of fatalities as well.
And it seemed like they could have spared a cop there like a couple of times a week, just in the afternoon, like around 3, 4 o'clock. Just sit there to make people think. The next day they go there, maybe a cop is here.
Cons because it saves lives, but at the same time, I think they should have, like, reflectors,
Well, all I got to say is, if you were going fast, I don't like people who speed over those speed bumps because the car behind you expects you to speed. And I'm not going to speed over those bumps and have my Cadillac rattling all around. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to slow up and ease over and keep going.
I wanted to speak about about the 15-minute cities that's in the process of being developed as it applies with the AI and being able to control and monitor.
I don't know about that. A 15-minute city?
Yes, they're being smart cities. Just look up in Columbus. It's affiliated with the richest man in Ohio. I forgot his name.
What's his name? Lazarus.
No, Lazarus. Not Lazarus, but he has connections with Epstein, and it gets deep.
Yeah, I know that's another. What's the other guy's name? I know who you're talking about. I saw that the commercial against the guy that's running for governor. I saw that, but I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
Most definitely.
Wexner. His name is Wexner. Wexner is the richest man, I think.
That's his name. Yes. Yeah. But when I go on online on Grok or whatever and ask questions, and they tell you the truth or not. But
don't let AI. Don't be a true believer in AI. Don't make AI your god.
Oh no! And that's the message. The important thing, as everything is being developed, the power went out all over about 4,000 people yesterday, and I've been trying. They haven't given any explanation of why it was out.
Well, where was this?
Covered north side.
Well, I guess it could have been anything. I don't think it was AI or anything like that. Power goes out. It's hot.
No, I'm not saying that, but they're getting these facial recognition and cameras and. Yeah,
okay. Well, I don't think that was the cause of that power outage, but I hear what you're saying, though, Lena. I got to run. Make sure you call back again, Lena.
Oh, I most certainly will. Oh, and thanks for letting us know about the new restaurant on Sundays, karaoke.
Oh, yeah. Stop in there some Sunday. You might see me.
Hey, I'll be on the mic as well.
Okay. All right. Thanks for your call. Okay, she's got a lot going on there in the background. Yes. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And looks like Bruh-Man is up. Bruh-Man, how you doing?
What's up, Lincoln?
What's going on?
Ain't nothing going on. Lincoln. my pet peeve is Lincoln. You know that big old white line that sit up there by the red light when you stop?
Where?
Anywhere at a light. That big old white line where you're supposed to stop.
Oh, the white line. The white line. Okay, I thought you were saying the white lion.
No, hell no.
The white line, yeah? Okay. What about the white line?
Well, I was coming out of the Fifth Third Bank the other day, right?
Yes.
I pulled onto Compton, right? Compton and Whitten.
Yes.
Car pulls up, get in the left-hand lane to turn down Whitten. So I pulled in back of him, right? Mm-hmm. After he passed me, out the driveway, I'm coming out the bank. He stops like a car length before he gets to the white line.
Mm-hmm.
That's how far he is from the white line, right?
Yeah.
So I pulled behind him. I'm caught in the inside lane because he won't pull up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I got cars behind me trying to get by so they can turn down Whitten Road, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I get out the car. Well, I blew first.
Yeah.
So he was totally ignoring me. He seeing me going and stuff. I was asking him to move up. So I get out the car. I walk up to the car. I asked him, I said, "Excuse me, sir, would you please move up?" He looked at me and was like, "Excuse me, sir, I'm not moving."
What? Really? Why did he tell you why he wasn't moving?
Lincoln, he said, "Sir, I'm not moving. So I don't care what you say, I'm not moving." I was pissed, Lincoln. Lincoln, I was pissed. I was calling.
You better be careful. Be careful how you walk up on somebody.
I know. I know he had to been packing because he was too calm.
Yeah,
Lincoln.
yeah.
I knew he was packing, Lincoln. That's why I didn't act no fool.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I just went ahead and got back in the car, man. Then I'm going down Whitten Road. Then there's other cars. Why don't people pull all the way up to the white line? And then in between cars, you got two car spaces between one car space. Don't nobody pull up no more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Cincinnati drivers are a real piece of work, let me tell you. And it don't take long to find out when you go to another city and you see how they drive. They drive a lot faster, that's for sure. You got to really pick up your speed when you go to another city. And I don't know. It's just crazy.
They need to have some kind of place where you can go and talk to somebody about driving.
So what now?
They need to have some place where you can go talk to somebody about on how to drive.
Well, once they get the license, that's it.
Most of these people ain't got license out here, Lincoln.
Well, most of the immigrants, maybe. A lot of the immigrants that come in.
I know. I work with this one girl. She did not have a license.
Really? And just out there driving?
She bought a car. She had no license.
How do you buy a car with no license?
She bought a car with no license, Lincoln. I looked at her. She pulled up to work for like 6-7 months. And I looked. She couldn't even park. She couldn't even pull in and park in a parking space, Lincoln. It took her 15 minutes to park.
Oh, boy. That's why insurance rates are going up so high. That's exactly why insurance rates are going up. All right. Hey, I got to run. Thanks for your call.
All right, man.
All right, bro, man.
All right, man.
All right. Okay, man. Let's take a break. And actually, I might have time for one more call. Let me go to Ken Anderson, the kinder, gentler Republican.
Hello, Lincoln Ware, the man of power.
How you doing, Ken Anderson?
Doing great, man. Hey, listen, bro, man, don't walk up on somebody. They're at a stoplight. So if you pull up to the white line, the light's still red.
Yeah.
So if he pulls up 4 or 5 feet, what difference does it make? You're going to get out of your car?
Well, I think he says he was blocking the intersection by this guy not moving up.
Well, that's
Something
what
like
they have the word patience for. You know, I mean, to me, especially these days and time, you're talking about road rage. Well, I guess that's red light rage or whatever.
Yeah.
Stoplight rage. It just didn't make sense. So hopefully, bro, man, don't do that. But I'll say this to someone on the line. that nonsense they got going on in Columbus, that Representative Lou Blessing,
yes,
which his dad was a state senator and state representative for years.
Mm-hmm.
So he's second generation. That just opens the door for child bride and abuse, and that is just nonsense.
I can't believe
that needs
it.
to be shut down.
Yes, I can't believe they can't pass this. What is wrong with these Republicans?
They need to look into. Well, they just need to look into their past because they got some serious issues with that. So hopefully, right will continue to do right. We got to just keep fighting for it.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
That's just a bunch of nonsense.
Ken Anderson, it was good seeing you on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
And always great to see the kinder, gentler Republican.
All right, brother, man. I'll see you at the park up there in Woodlawn this Saturday.
All right. Thanks for your call.
God bless you.
All right. That's Ken Anderson, the kinder, gentler Republican. There's not too many of those out there. Yes. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. 1230, The Buzz.
What's happening, good people? It's your cousin Trip Fontaine, and this is the
I did think Brumman was saying white lion.
I know. I thought he said, you know, the white lion at the light. I'm like, what white lion?
At every light?
When you see that white lion at the light, run over his ass. Run over his ass. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Jamaican car plug did say you didn't have to have a license to buy a car. He did say that.
I mean, but how do you drive it off the lot, though? Without,
I don't know.
How do you get?
I think somebody has to be there with you, maybe. I don't know. We didn't really get into that. But the Jamaican car plug did say that, though.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
How do you get tags? I mean,
I have no idea. One of these games, a fight is going to break out before this NBA Finals is all over. I could see a fight coming. Or maybe not, because you're going to get kicked out and it's the championship, so you don't want to go out like that. So maybe at the end of the game, there might be some fights. The end of the last game.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Buzz app for your smartphone today. For details, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, the Lincoln Ware Show on a Thursday. Yes, a Thursday. And let's see who's on my show. Oh, this coming weekend, Cincinnati Issues. I've got the Drifters, which is it's an organization, nonprofit organization. Judge Nadine Allen was with me, and oh boy, and I'm trying to think of the other young lady, and I will have her name, Angela Chambers. Yeah, Judge Nadine. And Judge Nadine Allen is back on the bench. Can you believe that? She retired. Now she's back filling in for a judge that had a heart surgery. And so she's back on the bench. Judge Nadine Allen. How about that? And she'll be on the show this coming Sunday morning, as well as Liz Ty will be on the show. Talking about everything probate. Yeah. She's running for probate judge. And, boy, it's a lot of stuff goes on in probate court, I'm telling you. It's just a whole lot of stuff. And it was a good story about a grandmother. She raised her granddaughter, and she was going to adopt her. And they thought they had everything straight because the parents pretty much abandoned. And on the day of the adoption, the mother shows up wanting custody of the little girl. Unbelievable. You have to hear what happened if you watch the show. There you go. All right. Let's move along. 513-749-1230. And looks like Stuck in Cincy. Stuck in Cincy, then White Liar. Langston. Didn't Rick Jr. call yesterday? I could have sworn he...
I think he did, Mr. Ware, but he said that you gave him a pass, and I wanted to ask you...
I didn't give him a pass my ass. I didn't give him a pass.
Boring.
Is he kidding me? All right, Stuck in Cincy, how are you?
Hi, Lincoln. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Yes, I just wanted to comment about the traffic.
Yes.
The one thing that I hate is the people, I agree with you, merging onto traffic, but they got a cigarette and a phone in their hand, and they go 3 lanes over to the fast lane.
Yes, right. Yeah.
And another thing is when someone trying to get off the exit, and they'll stop and hold up everybody, and then you cause another accident. But I just wanted to make those 2 comments. And if they're still having a Senior Bowl this weekend.
The Senior Bowl?
I thought you was having a Senior Ball. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say bowl.
Senior Ball?
Senior Ball. In North College Hill.
Oh, yeah, they did advertise that. I guess it's this weekend. I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure.
I remember you mentioned it before, and I wasn't sure if they were still having it.
I think this is about the time.
But I had a great time Saturday. Thank you so much, and you have a great day, and enjoy.
All right, Stuck in Cincy. Good talking to you, and we'll talk to you later.
All righty. Bye-bye.
All right, that's Stuck in Cincy. Yes. And it must be tough being stuck in Cincy. Yes. All right, let's move along. 513-749-1230. White Liar.
You know, Lincoln, I've said it once and I'll say it 1,000 times. People of Cincinnati, we got to use our turn signals. Now, you know, I'm out here in a truck all day long. I get it. Nobody wants to sit behind a truck. I do move a little bit slower because I'm full of rock. I get it. I'll let you over. But when you want to cut me off and then slam on your brakes, you need to be aware that this truck doesn't stop the way your car does. So,
right.
There's a possibility of me going right through you. So just be a little, more courteous and realize that these trucks will let you over. Let us know. And, the self-entitlement that this city has as far as, like, I heard you talking about, like, being in the fast lane.
Yes.
Now, I need to make you aware of this, that, you know, I sometimes I go out of my way to get into the fast lane, and I'll do about 8 miles over the speed limit, say here on 275, 65 miles an hour. I get over there, and I'll do about 73, 74. I'm touching the 10-mile over mark. You want to come up behind me doing 90 and think that I'm going to get over for you?
Well, you're not passing anybody. You should. It doesn't matter.
I should get over for the dude that's totally breaking the law and speeding down the road. And then when I see him down the road or on the news later, splattered all over the street,
that's on him.
I need to feel bad for that guy.
That's on him. But you just shouldn't be cruising in that left lane. I don't care how fast you're going.
Well, I'm just telling you now, you get up behind me acting crazy. And that's the thing. People need to watch who they're talking to the way they do out here on the. You don't know who you're flicking off. You don't know who you're giving the finger to, who you're throwing your hands up. You got to be like, don't feel so comfy and safe in that car of yours.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a problem. Then that comes with the internet. Everybody can, you say these things on the internet, act tough, that makes you feel good. But out here in the car, somebody might follow you home one day.
Yeah.
And then you're going to cry victim because when you was out there just talking real tough, then you ran into somebody tough. Now, Lincoln. Yesterday, I saw on the news where we had the two people that were downtown involved in that riot that beat up the white Russian.
Yes.
Now, I need the community leaders to come on this show today, Lincoln, and explain to me why they went months and months of saying, like, they went as far as to, like, threaten violence against the city, where there was going to be, protests, and we need to protest this. These people didn't do anything wrong. But I sat right there and watched them in court yesterday talking about, I'm sorry, I knew my actions were wrong, apologizing to the white Russian guy and what was the lady that made all that money? Holly.
I don't care. You do whatever you can do before, you do what you say what you can say to keep that jail time down to a minimum. So, yeah, they apologized. Their lawyer probably told them to apologize and all that stuff. Yeah.
So can we just, like, take a moment and, like, look into, like, how much money did these community leaders make off of this?
Oh,
because
nothing.
That's all it was
nothing,
from the beginning.
Nothing. What? How can nobody made any? Why do you always think somebody's making money off of violence?
Got in trouble downtown. All I heard, and it was a walking free commercial to come to Damon Lynch's church.
Oh my
God. And
thanks for your call. Oh yeah. Oh my God. He's a sick man. He's sick. Always afraid somebody's going to get some money, that didn't go to a white person. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, let's go to Langston. Langston, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. What's on your mind?
Boy, well, let me start off on a more of a high note in the sense of I think if no one believes in bad juju, I would say 99.9% sure is that the people of New York would believe in it. To come down from the largest deficit in NBA history to win.
Oh, boy.
That says a lot.
It was tough going to sleep after that one last night. It was tough.
Unbelievable, yes. But I guess on a more of a tragic note, as we talked before in regards to Karmelo.
Oh, yeah.
As I stated before, I really didn't like what was going on. Like I said, the defense put on a half-ass show,
and now the parents are complaining that there were no blacks on the jury. They're complaining about that now. So, I'm sure they're going to use that as far as an appeal. I don't know.
Yeah, and I definitely suggest that they also look into their defense attorney because he was horrible as well. I mean, I look at. Quickly try to summarize this. I look at everything that's happened in this short period of time with the young man running a football field and some change away from someone to be shot in the back and to be acquitted. I think of, all these young men that have been killed. And then we look at this situation where this child was put in a position where he had to defend himself, and no one thought that he was being malicious behind this. And a side note, I'm sure you probably all heard all this. These kids were suspended because of violence.
Yeah.
They weren't even supposed to be there.
Yeah.
But, in the videos, they didn't show any of the clear videos. They didn't show any of the other testimonies about it. And the thing is that really, really grinds my gears about that defense attorney. You're telling me of all the witnesses that could vouch for his character, only his mama?
Right, yeah.
That's the only person you could find that you could put on that stand is his mama?
Yeah, I don't know how they found this lawyer. I don't know what made them think this lawyer was good or whether he was the only one that they could afford or what. I don't know, but, I think, if they could have had the money to get Ben Crump on that one, that would have been a lot better.
Yeah, and, I mean, I'm sorry. Like I said from day one, I think they're all in bed together. The judge knows the family.
Yeah.
Obviously, the prosecutor knows the judge, and they're all in cahoots. And that defense attorney, I guarantee, there's definitely a linchpin between him as well.
Yep.
And for them to look at that 17-year-old boy and try him as an adult and think 35 years of all what was given was justifiable.
Yep.
Is insane. And no one talked about the credibility of those kids.
Right.
That them.
I think their attorney really let them down. So hopefully they can file an appeal, get another attorney, and redo this thing all over again and come out on top. All right, I got a break for news, Langston. Appreciate your call.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Hey, thanks. Let's break for news. We'll come back 12:30. The Buzz.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
A public viewing is being scheduled for the woman who was fatally stabbed last week at a Norwood Skyline Chili. Alyssa Hill was a staffer at the Montgomery Road restaurant. Her ex-boyfriend has been charged with her murder. A public viewing for Hill will be held this coming Monday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Her family says funeral services will be held at a later date and will be private. Cincinnati's North Side neighborhood was the scene of a Wednesday afternoon fire. Flames ignited around 3 p.m. at an under-construction home. An estimated 60 firefighters responded to the scene. No one was hurt. Claremont County grand jurors are indicting a man accused of stealing money from a youth football league. Alvis Williams reportedly misused money from the New Richmond Junior Football League. He faces fifth-degree felony charge of theft. And the Reds came up short on the scoreboard Wednesday night in San Diego. Cincinnati lost to the Padres 5-4. It was the Reds' sixth loss in their last 7 games. The Cincinnati Zoo says one of the red pandas is expecting. The expectant mother's name is Marcy, and she came to Cincinnati from the Pittsburgh Zoo. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Don't leave us in the car. Take us with you. Go to your favorite app store, search WDBZ, and download the Buzz app today.
1230 WDBZ. Lincoln Ware with you. And let's take a little trip over to Children's Hospital, talk to Stephanie Lyons. Stephanie, how are you today?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing great. Summertime is here. Got to keep the kids safe. A lot of kids are left at home. You know, parents still have to work, and maybe they're old enough to stay there and watch some of the other kids, but safety is a main factor in parents doing that nowadays. So what are some of the hazards that children and families need to watch out for during these summer months?
That is a great question. So things that we want to keep in mind for injury prevention as summer heats up and kids are hopefully spending a little bit more time outside playing instead of inside in front of screens. We want to keep a lookout for things like heat strokes. Big risk right now with how hot it is in vehicles when they're locked and the windows are up is not leaving kids in vehicles when you run inside somewhere, even for a short time. Another important point there is making sure that you keep your vehicle locked when it's parked. So we want to make sure that kids that are outside playing, if they want to play in the vehicle or if they're trying to hide there during hide and seek or anything like that, we don't want them to get stuck in that vehicle and experience heat stroke. So make sure you keep any vehicles that are parked on your property locked to keep those kids out.
Yes. And what about the biking? A lot of kids have these scooters now, these e-scooters, e-bikes, and they drive pretty fast, ride pretty fast. And some parks are starting to ban certain e-bikes and things like that because they're so dangerous.
Yes, absolutely. So over at the hospital, we recommend only foot-powered options if possible. So anything that you can scoot along at the rate that you can either pedal or move your feet. We have a lot of injuries that we see from those motorized scooters and e-bikes because of how fast they go and children's inability to make quick decisions that drivers usually have to make. And then, of course, always wearing a properly fitted helmet. We want that helmet to fit on their head and not be loose moving around. And we never want to buy a helmet for a child to grow into. So we want to make sure that whatever they're wearing actually fits them and will protect them if they fall off.
Yeah, I know a lot of parents. His hair to grow into it. Let's get
Yes, absolutely. That's one of the things. It's okay to grow into a T-shirt, but we want to make sure we're not growing into helmets.
Now, a lot of kids will be swimming. That's extra danger there, swimming. What are some of the safety things we should do when it comes to swimming?
Absolutely. So we love to see kids cooling off in the pool, but we want to make sure that they're safe when they're doing it. So swim lessons are always a good starting point. I know a lot of the rec centers in Cincinnati offer free swim lessons, so making sure we take advantage of those. It's always a good idea when kids are in the water to designate a water watcher, so somebody that actually has eyes on the kids in the pool and can make sure that that's their only duty so that they're not being distracted by other conversations, et cetera. And then using those U.S. Coast Guard approved swim devices. If your child can't swim or isn't a strong swimmer, we want to make sure that whatever they're using for flotation is approved by that Coast Guard designation.
Yeah, I like what you said. Have somebody as an observer, somebody that's going to stay there in the pool area and watch the kids, not wander off somewhere and then come back, but somebody that's going to stay there the entire time those kids are in the water.
Absolutely. And kids are actually more likely to drown when there's a lot of adults around because everybody thinks somebody else is watching. So we want to make sure that whoever is supposed to be watching the kids is clearly identified and that they are knowingly responsible for the kids that are in the pool.
Yes, yeah. Where can parents and caregivers get more information about resources on injury prevention? I know you have that over at Children's.
Yes, so CincinnatiChildren's.org is going to be the main Cincinnati Children's website, and there's a little search feature up in the top right-hand corner of that website, search injury prevention for more information.
All right, Stephanie Lyons, your wealth of information, let me tell you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks so much for having me.
All right, thank you. That's Stephanie Lyons, Children's Hospital, and she lays it out there. Yeah, you got to watch these kids when it comes to that swimming. I'm telling you, that's so important. These people can't swim, and and get those swim lessons at the Cincinnati Recreation Commission. Get those swim lessons. I'm telling you, it's so important for your kid to know how to swim. So important. So beware of that. All right, 513-749-1230. Let's go to JB. JB, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing today, Mr. Ware?
Pretty good.
I just like to know, what are they doing about these speeders out here, man? I was in a car with a case manager, right?
Yes.
And she be driving all fast and blowing her horn and flicking out people and stuff. I'd be scared to ride with her.
Yeah. Well, who's doing this now?
My case manager. She be driving all fast. I'd be scared in the car with her.
Maybe she's got to pick up another patient after you, and she's running late.
I guess. I don't know. But I know I don't want to ride with her no more.
Yeah.
I ride with her, and I try to be cool, but she be flying, man.
Yes,
she just be flying.
Yes.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you to do. You got to. She's taking you to the doctor.
Yeah, she be taking you to the doctor and around.
Yes.
I'll be like, slow down. We gonna get there.
Oh boy. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but maybe I don't know. You don't want to mess things up with your case manager, and then they'll always give you another one, I guess. But you never know.
I guess so.
If you like her, you might not want to say anything and just fasten your seatbelt.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Keep your seatbelt.
And hope I make it.
All right.
That's all I can say. I'll be scared.
Yes. Well, don't be overcome by fear, JB.
Yeah.
You have nothing to fear but fear itself.
Fear itself.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
That's what they say.
I'm trying to motivate you here. I'm trying to make you strong, JB.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay, thanks for your call.
All right.
Okay. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. Yes, JB and his caseworker driving fast and flipping people off. What can you say? All right, 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And don't forget, on Saturday, we'll be at the New Jerusalem Baptist Church, their centennial celebration, 100 years. And it seems like Damon Lynch Jr. has been preaching there 100 years. It seems like it. Yes, it seems like it. Seems like he's been there, and then somebody will come in, and then they're gone, and then he's back again. I don't know. He can't get away from there. All right, but we'll talk about that big event that's going to take place on Saturday, and I'll be down there and have a lot of resources for people. It's going to be pretty nice. All right, let's go to Blade. Blade, what's up?
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah, man. You Cincinnati drivers cannot drive. When they down here, man, we take them out of town.
Oh, boy. How do you know they're from Cincinnati? Just because they have an Ohio license plate don't necessarily mean they're from Cincinnati unless you can see the county.
What do you mean then?
What county are they from?
I don't know. I'm not that close on their bumper.
Check the county before you say they're Cincinnati drivers. If it's Hamilton County,
Ohio,
it's Cincinnati.
Anything Cincinnati, Ohio, we chase them out of town because you cannot drive. Drive slow as hell, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Did you hear about the cross burning down in Chicago?
Cross burning in Chicago. No, I didn't hear about that.
Hey, check that out. Hey, man, so now do you believe what I've been telling you?
About what?
What's going down?
What's going down? What is going down?
All over the world, man, black people are being oppressed in some country. They some white people chased these Africans out. They burnt their house up and were chasing them through the town.
Where in Africa? Where are you talking about?
Not in Ireland.
Ireland.
Yeah, some Africans. Because they was a stabbing down there, and the white people just going ballistic.
Oh boy!
It's like here because down in Texas, I don't know why your boy didn't tell you. They was telling them. Bring that black boy out here.
I know. They wanted to hang him. I know that. Yeah, that's true.
Let me ask you something. What are the good white liberals saying? Are they coming to the rescue? Any good white people come to the rescue?
How are they supposed to come to the rescue when white people are saying they want a black kid strung up by a rope?
Telling the bad white people that's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. Instead of you got good white people trying to come on the radio and try to tell us what to do with our children.
Jeez. Just look, safety is safety. I don't care whether the kid is black or white. Safety is safety.
Safety is good too when you tell bad white people don't put a rope around somebody's neck.
Oh my God. Oh jeez.
Wouldn't you say that when you say that's safety?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So how do you know they haven't been coming out? There haven't been some white people come out and say that's wrong.
I've been checking the video of going through, strolling through the internet. You don't got too many white people. You got a lot of white people talking about they're going to put us back in slavery and talking about lynching and calling us all the names and stuff.
Well, Joe Biden told us that. He said they're going to put you back in chains.
Man, you playing games, but...
he said that.
Maybe your culture would crack jokes about it, but my culture, we ready.
Oh, boy. You ready for what?
We ready.
Ready for what?
And did you hear about the Chinese talking crazy too?
So the Chinese are going to come over here and put us in slavery?
No, the ones over here telling us, about that shooting. Because we, black folks boycotting their restaurants and their gas stations, and you got the Chinese over here talking crazy too.
Okay. Well, as long as we know we got you, Blade, with our back, I know you got our back, so we don't have anything to worry about.
No, you kind of cushion. You're protected because you're a good Mason.
Oh my
God! But I'm talking about the other ones, man. They need to get ready, man.
All right. I'll send them out the warning. I'll tell them to get ready.
Tell your last caller, quit being scared. Call his daughter. Quit riding around with somebody you scared. Why he calling you? Tell her to slow her ass down. Peace out, bro.
Thanks for your call. Oh, boy. That Blade is a piece of work. Unbelievable. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Lincoln Ware is on demand. On demand. That's right. Listen to the Lincoln Ware Show when you want. Oh, I like that. Get all the news and info, world events, entertainment, sports, and everything happening in and around Cincinnati and the tri-state. On demand. The Lincoln Ware Podcast. Go get it right now. Wherever you get your podcasts. Or go to thebuzzcincy.com and click on Lincoln Ware Rewind.
Did you hear about the plan from TV Wonderland? Sitcoms on the weekends with friends. Matter of fact, let me take you back. How it started. She said she liked the Cosbys, but she's living single, but tonight she want to party. Let's have a good time. I'll show you a different world. Moving on up, you know I need a girl. Staying up late, watching Sanford and Son. I'm coming, Elizabeth, for it's the big one. TV1, they always get it done. Hit it.
Watch The Cosby Show tomorrow night at 6 on TV1.
Hello, Cincinnati. Labor's Local 265 would like you to join us on Saturday, June 13th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. for our car show at 3457 Montgomery Road in Evanston. Bring the family to this free event to view classic cars, motorcycles, and support our food trucks and vendors. We'll also have Split the Pot, cornhole, and kids' activities. We're still looking for cars and vendor participants. Only a $20 registration fee. That's Saturday, June 13th at Local 265, 3457 Montgomery Road in Evanston. For more information, call Marshall at 513-221-5260 or stop by our office.
This is Dr. Taylor Porter from Idea Public Schools, father of 4, educator of thousands, and professional kid success obsessor. Listen, every parent wants more for their child. More opportunity, more support, more than, meh, school was fine. At Idea, we don't do fine. Your child joins a crew, a hype squad of teachers and teammates who refuse to let them fade into the background. No back row, no coasting, just confidence, connection, and big results. Like this, nearly 100% graduation every single year. Call 513-991-7445 to apply today. Idea Public Schools. We are crew, not passengers.
Spots are filling fast. Don't miss your chance to enroll today. Call Idea now at 513-991-7445 to speak with the team and secure your student seat. That's 513-991-7445. Or for quick, easy access, apply online anytime at ideapublicschools.org. That's ideapublicschools.org. A brighter future starts here. Apply today before seats are gone.
Hey Reds fans, Barry Larkin here, proud Red and Hall of Famer. I've been in moments where one call changed everything. Safe, out, strike 3. In baseball, the call can decide the game. In life, sometimes a call can mean everything. For one family, it can provide an opportunity for legacy. For another, it can bring hope, the chance for more time, more memories, more life. Organ, tissue, and eye donation happens only in rare medical circumstances. But understanding it helps families make informed decisions with clarity and compassion. That's why I stand with Network for Hope. I am a voice of hope. Hope is on the line. To learn more and register, go to networkforhope.org. Will you answer the call?
Agnes was in deep trouble with the IRS.
I owed the IRS a lot of money. I did not know what I was going to do. I was scared.
Agnes caught a break and found out about Optima Tax Relief.
But when I called Optima Tax, they guaranteed me that they were going to help me out the best that they can. And they did.
Optima stopped the IRS.
No more telephone calls, no more letters. Optima Tax took care of everything. I can finally sleep at night. I was stress-free.
Agnes was finally free from her IRS nightmare.
It was like a burden was lifted off of me, and it was a great feeling.
Are you in deep trouble with the IRS? You might want to listen to Agnes.
I would refer Optima Tax Relief to anyone because they got me debt-free from owing the IRS any more money.
Call Optima right now for your free consultation. Call 800-685-5688. 800-685-5688. 800-685-5688. Optima Tax Relief. testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
What's good? It is Hood News. Why are you still sitting on the sidelines? Did y'all know the Tank is hiring at $24.44 an hour, paid weekly, plus great benefits and a solid team? So go ahead, drive your career forward with Tank, and visit tankbus.org for more information and start your career today, y'all.
Save big money when you shop at Menards. Transform your home in one weekend with exterior wood stain and sealer from Dutch Boy. It provides one-coat protection on decks, fences, siding, and outdoor furniture. It repels rain after just 4 hours of application. That means quicker results, saving you both time and money. Our knowledgeable team is ready to help bring your dreams to life, 1 gallon at a time. Stop by your local Menards today.
Save big money at Menards.
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz, your official talk station.
It is official, you understand me?
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. And don't forget, the Lincoln Ware Walking Club will be walking up at Glenwood Garden this coming Saturday because they're having the big Kids Fest out at Winton Woods. The great parks of Hamilton County having their big yearly Kids Fest, and it's going to be packed out there, no place to park. So we're moving it to Glenwood Garden, same time, and just look for the purple shirts. We'll be right there. We start walking at 8:30, so looking forward to seeing you this coming Saturday out at Glenwood Garden, right there at Springfield Pike, right behind the McDonald's there. You'll see, just follow the signs, and you'll get there. So we'll walk that path this coming Saturday. Don't forget. All right, in the studio with me. Let's see, I'm going to guess you're either an usher or a trustee. Which one is it? Miss Sister Rita Grant, which one is it?
Good morning. I am not a trustee, so I'm going to go for the usher.
Okay. You got your usher uniform on today. All right. Well, tell us about the big Centennial Community Day that the New Jerusalem Church is having this coming Saturday.
Oh, Lincoln, we are so excited. This is a big opportunity for New Jerusalem to highlight who we are in the community of Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. We have been working on this for the past 6 months, and so showtime is this coming Saturday, 12 noon until 5 p.m.
Okay.
There are a variety of things taking place. We will have a open up, of course, with prayer. Mm-hmm. We have to have prayer.
Oh, yeah.
We will have health screenings and wellness resources with health care. We're going to have kids zone. They will be able to play all kinds of games. Mm-hmm. We got a lot of food trucks. We've been blessed to have, for those of you who know about Grater's Ice Cream, which is a staple here in Cincinnati, yes, but other places now, they have blessed us with ice cream, and but we have hot dogs, hamburgers, all free.
Man.
Now we have food trucks. Mm-hmm. You will have to pay a fee. Don't
truck.
know what that is, but you can eat hamburgers and hot dogs and drink water. We want you hydrated, but we want you to have fun. But the most important part of Saturday is going to be the state of the Black church. We have some prominent ministers that are going to be on panel there at 2 o'clock from 2 to 3:30. You don't want to miss this, the state of the Black church. Not sure if they're going back in history or not, but I think it's something that we all, particularly those of us who live in Cincinnati,
yes,
need to know state of the Black church. So we've got a variety of things that will satisfy every need, not only for adults, but also for children.
For children. Got those free hot dogs and hamburgers. If it's free, it's for me.
Amen.
And I'm sure Damon Lynch Jr. will be there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's my cat. He's a Marine. You know, we're Marines, so we can kid around with each other.
How about Damon Lynch is history?
Yes, he is.
You know, Damon Lynch was the longest reigning pastor at New Jerusalem.
Yeah. Right.
I've been there 55 years. He retired at about 55 years. And so it would not be historical without Reverend Lynch.
Without
He's
him.
been there over half of the time the church has been in existence.
That's unbelievable. That's a long time. A long time. Damon Lynch Jr. And 100 years. So, man, that church has been around 100 years, huh?
Yeah. December 26th is the actual anniversary. So we have a variety of things leading up to December 26th. This is our first signature event. Mm-hmm. And so, but yes, Reverend Lynch has been there for 50 5 years. He's
Yeah.
now retired. Well, he's tried to retire. We'll put it that way.
Preach Lynch.
But
Preach
absolutely.
Lynch. Everybody
Reverend Lynch
says
is preaching
preach Lynch.
everywhere. since he left. Since he retired from New Jerusalem, he has not stopped.
Really?
He is everywhere, which is a blessing to the city of Cincinnati.
Unbelievable. To go from being a barber, he used to be a barber back in the day, and to where he is now. He's done a lot, I'm telling you.
So he's still cutting on heads, but it's with the word. How about that?
There you go. There you go. And it all starts, what time does it start?
It starts 12 noon on this coming Saturday. Again, we do have a lineup, but I do know for certain that the State of the Black Church will begin at 2 o'clock and last until 3:30. And like I said, we have 4 ministers on panel. Our current pastor, the Reverend Dr. Richard N. Hughes, he will be the moderator. Also, he will be opening up with welcoming everybody and with opening comments and also with prayer.
Okay, I tell you, and I'll be there from around, I think I'll be there from around 12 to 2 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, we've got a special place for you, Lincoln.
Uh-oh, all right. All right.
A special place for you.
Some people say my special place is in hell. That's what some people tell me.
No. We're going to do some conversion here and there.
All right. Maybe I can get some pointers on preaching from David Lynch,
Well, he'll be there to
I
provide
preach
it.
my sermon every now and then.
But for all of your listening audience, if you don't come for anything else, come from the State of the Black Church.
Yes.
Also, we have a very, very unique storytelling.
Oh.
If you've ever been down to the Cincinnati Freedom Center, they have a great, multiple actually, storytelling opportunities for you at the Freedom Center. It's very, very professionally done. You do not want to miss this. There are 2 areas that I would suggest people go into, and that is the artifacts, where there will be lots of artifacts, bringing in the history of New Jerusalem.
Okay.
But that storytelling is phenomenal. Also, you will have the opportunity to hear an in-person interview with Reverend and Sister Lynch, being interviewed by one of the members. You don't want to miss that either.
So that's at the Freedom Center.
That's all of this.
Okay.
All of this is at the City Links.
Oh, you're going to have that at City Links
yes.
too? Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it has the caliber of the Freedom Center.
Okay, that's what you were saying.
That's
Okay.
how professional it is.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
you
looking
don't want to
forward
miss
it.
that. It's going to be it's exquisite.
And what's the address of City Link?
City Links is on William Mallory Way. It used to be called Bank Street.
Bank Street, yeah.
And
Most
so
people know it from Bank Street.
If you know Bank Street,
Yeah.
and it's unique that we are doing this there. The church has always been about community, not just
Yes.
New Jerusalem, but all churches.
Mhm.
We go into the church to worship. We depart to serve.
Mhm.
And there was no better place because Reverend Lynch, along with some other prominent individuals
Yes.
here in Cincinnati, started City Links.
Yes, you're
and
right.
I'm telling you, when we did the walkthrough, it is just unbelievable. Not only what is done from that building, but the building doesn't look that large. It is massive.
Yes.
And it has done a great work in the city of Cincinnati in terms of incorporating people back into the community, those that have been unfortunately incarcerated or marginalized, I guess I should say.
Yes. And I remember when they opened that, Damon Lynch was a part of the opening with Crossroads Church
Yes.
and some other ministers. So, yes, he was right there from the beginning.
So there's no better place to start our history than at City Links.
All right, folks, come on out and help New Jerusalem celebrate their Centennial Community Day this coming Saturday down at the City Link Center, and have free food, free admission, free parking, all types of events going on down there. I'm looking forward to going down there to check it out. Yes. And Sister Rita, I look forward to seeing you there also.
Absolutely, you will.
All
we
right.
are excited.
Now, I wish you'd bring some of that good singing down there.
Oh, there will be singing.
What? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
You
yeah,
got
there
me.
will be singing.
Okay.
The ministries of New Jerusalem will be on, I guess I should say display, but we like to call it ministering.
Yes.
So we have praise dancers praising and
Okay.
dancing.
Okay.
We have miming, and we have choir singing.
Okay.
And so they will be there in intervals. There will be something going on every hour of the day.
Okay.
However, we are really encouraging everybody at 2 o'clock to stop what you're doing and come to the area where the State of the Black Church will be held, because we feel that is important,
Yes.
not only to adults, but also to the children's zone. The kids zone will be there. But if you're 18 and over, we want you in the area for the State of the Black Church.
State of the Black church, and that's going to be interesting to hear what that panel is going to have. Who do you know who's on the panel? By
I
any
sure
chance?
do.
Okay.
We have Reverend Hicklin. He is from Lincoln Heights Baptist.
Okay.
We have Pastor Paul Booth. He is representing Legacy Point.
Mhm.
We have Reverend Jim Wynn. He is representing his church, Bethel Baptist in Hamilton, Ohio. And we have the Bishop Gary Hales, who will be the panelist. He's representing the City of Promise.
Okay. All right.
Our very own Reverend Richard Dr. Hughes, he is the moderator. And so they are being prepared even as we speak, but it's going to be a fabulous, fabulous event.
All right. Well, I tell you what, Sister Rita Grant, you laid it out there very well. Okay. You're natural. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday down at City Link.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to seeing you, too.
All right, the City Link Center this coming Saturday. It starts at noon, free admission, open to the public. There'll be something every hour of the day going on, singing and all types of things going on. Free food. There'll be food trucks that you can buy food if you want, if you don't like hot dogs and hamburgers. But who don't like hot dogs and hamburgers in the summertime? I'm telling you, as long as you got some mustard, I'm good to go.
Amen.
All right. All right. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
And tell Damon Lynch I said preach, Lynch.
Yes, sir.
Tell him that. All right. Let's take a break. 12:30, The Buzz.
Looking for a podcast that delves into the intricacies of love and relationships? Look no further than Dear Future Wifey. Whether you're single or in a relationship, this podcast is the perfect place to engage in thoughtful discussions about relationships. Join us on a journey of exploration and recovery as we explore the world of love and discover the secrets to successful relationships. Tune in every week for new episodes on the Urban One Podcast Network. Go to urbanonepodcast.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, Lincoln Ware here, and I'm here to tell you about the Dukesters Old School Social this and every Friday evening from 7 until 11. It's free, and you can join spade players, tunk, or bid whist. It's a BYOB with free parking and free setups and food specials all night. Plus the best old school in the city, just like the old days. And whatever you do, don't forget to bring your dancing shoes because I'm sure before the night is over, you're going to want to bust the move. And don't forget, you can have a free birthday party during our social night. Or network your business and meet and greet some new friends and be ready to have a ball. So tell your friends to meet you at the Dukester every Friday evening. That's right, we are turning it back to the old school at the Dukester. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I knew somebody was supposed to go over there. Okay. Yeah, Sister Rita, she's a talker.
Yeah, Waldo called in. He wanted to know if Lawrence was still banned.
Oh, God.
I didn't know if he was banned
Yeah,
or not.
he had been banned, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But this was back during Jerry Tolliver days.
Oh, wow. Man.
Oh. A handful of normally they have the butterscotch. Yeah. But she looks just like I knew she was either a trustee or an usher. Jeez. What is James Muhammad talking about? Assalamu alaikum, by the way, Brother Muhammad. Yep, I will be down there on Saturday.
Man, you do have a full weekend.
Jeez. I'll be there in my walking club shirt. I will be there in my walking club shirt. Yes.
Mr. Ware, can you play the Tim Prees Love Maze? When I'm feeling blue. This is JW. I listen to you every morning. Not JB, that nut. JW. All right, Mr. Ware. Peace.
All right. These folks killing me on this request line. They're killing me on that request line. This dude was singing the song. 1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. They're killing me on this request line. By the way, you can request your Sunday Soul Classics at 513-679-6028. That's 513-679-6028. Call in your request, and we'll try to get it in. Now, the guy wanted to hear the Tim Prees. I didn't have that song that he was singing.
Yeah, and try your best at singing it for Lincoln, too, just to jog Lincoln's memory, okay?
Oh, boy. And if you don't mind, if you can remember to say 100.3 at the end, that would be good, too. But if you can't, don't say 105.3. No, if you can't remember, don't worry about it. Just, yeah. But if you can remember to get the right numbers in there, that'll be good. Yeah. All right. 513-749-1230. Let's find out what's cooking at the Dukester. What's cooking today?
Hey, good morning to you, Lincoln, and what's up, Buzz listeners, and welcome to Freeside Thursday at the Dukester. Now, if you're looking for a great late morning breakfast, you can certainly find it at the Dukester, consisting of 2 slices of bacon, 2 scrambled eggs, fried potatoes and onions, toast, and a fresh cup of coffee. Now, if fish is what you wish, check out our grilled or deep-fried cod fish with macaroni and cheese and candied yams. Or how about a big, fully loaded turkey burger with steak fries and coleslaw? Now, don't forget, if you like playing cards, you can join us this Friday from 7 to 11 at the Dukester. It's free, and we'll be playing Tonk, Bidwitch, and Spades, all in fun, with free parking, and it's BYOB. Now, my pick for today is our St. Louis lip-smacking barbecue ribs with that one-of-a-kind barbecue sauce, baked beans, and potato salad. And thanks for shopping black, everybody. Talk at you later, Lincoln.
All right, that's the Dukester right there in the Summit Plaza on Reading Road. Check him out. All right, 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And let's go to my good friend, Sister Bridge. She came up to the walking club like at 11 o'clock Saturday looking for a shirt, and not just for herself, for 3 other people. It don't work like that, Sister Bridge. How you doing, Sister Bridge?
Hey, Brother Lincoln. You always got to put everybody's business out.
But how long you think we're going to stay around there at the walk? You come up at 12 o'clock. Look at
Oh, Lincoln.
What's going on?
Hey, really, really busy. Got a lot going on. My daughter is getting ready to have her baby. It'll be next week. Naturally, the baby's dad, myself, and Nicole, and the doula will be in the room. But it will be one day next week. But I'm not giving any more details because we got to talk with the family first.
Yes.
But I do solicit the prayers.
So it's going to be at the house. The baby's going to be born.
No. Doulas, they're a step under a midwife, but a midwife can actually deliver the baby.
Okay.
A doula is just support them, and and they give a some time after the birth as well, but they just there as a support. And this is my daughter that has sickle cell, so she is high risk, but she's all right. So just I do. She's very nervous, and we there's a lot of people on that listen to your show that know me personally from church. It's a lot of Seventh-day Adventists that listen to you, and then people from my job, they listen to you.
And they hear
the
you.
Bus company.
They hear you every time you're on there.
And then I went to Woodward, so and some people there from Woodward know me as well. And then just in life.
Yes.
So I know people know me, and then some know my daughter and know her personally.
Yes.
So those that do know her, I do solicit your prayers, and I thank you in advance.
Now, tell me this. What about your daughter has sickle cell, right?
Yes.
And she's the one having the baby.
Yes.
So do they know whether did they test the baby? Could they do that before the baby's born? Whether she's going to have sickle cell or not?
I believe they can test before the baby's born, but the baby's father does not have sickle cell or the trait, so the baby should be fine.
Yes, okay, that's good.
Yes.
That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you. But I was called, and then I also didn't tell you this. I started the School of Broadcasting. I never told you that, Lincoln. So I go over to Norwood to be on air, the Ohio Media School. And so I am overwhelmed because I have, they throw so many projects at you, and I have so much to do and to turn in, and it's weekly work. And then naturally I'm going to have to do some intern work. So I will be giving you some call. It's a lot. I have lots of different connections, but I definitely want to.
Well, when you get to the talk show phase of the curriculum there, you should do all right.
Right. But you're right. That's no problem. I'm not afraid of a mic or afraid of getting, standing in public.
Yes.
But I want to learn I'm learning the editing part and those behind the scenes type of things, working the boards and stuff like that. That I don't, I'm learning. But for talking, you're right. I got that down pat.
Yes, you got that. You get an A in that class.
Yes, and I have been passing all my written tests. But listen, I called because I did hear a caller say something about a person had bought a car and didn't have license. Now, I've heard that before. In fact, I knew someone that was a distant relative that did that same thing. And I really, truly believe that the Department of Transportation and any federal or state authorities or agencies should partner together and do a PSA, a public service announcement, regarding the issues of driving, speeding, and the consequences of what that does, and then driving, and hold people accountable. Like if the dealer, if that title is not passed, it hasn't been properly passed or to the driver in a timely fashion, and something happens during that time, then the dealer should be held responsible. Because there's no way. I mean, I guess you can buy a car. I don't think you can do that everywhere, but in some.
Well, that's something that you can. Somebody can. I don't know how it is, but some kind of way you can buy a car without a license. But it's some little trickery that goes on. Not necessarily. But I think it's legal. I think it's some kind of way it's legal the way they do it.
Usually, when people do that, they bring a licensed driver with them, and sometimes, the person that I knew, it stayed in their name, and I don't know how it stayed in their name and they didn't have a license, but it was a used car, but. Like that person said, the person didn't even know how to park.
Yes.
So I think there's a lot of people out here, more people in that category than we realize that are driving, and never seen a book,
Yes.
never been to a class or
Yes.
anything like that. And I know, and once you turn 18, you don't have to do that.
Yes.
You can go with someone, right?
All right.
But I'm just
Sister
just talking
Bridge,
about, that's serious.
the first thing you're going to learn in your talk show class is keep the callers short.
Keep it short.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. I
I'm
appreciate
going to give you an F in that class right there. You get an F
Right.
in keeping it short.
Okay, teacher. All right. Have a good one.
All right. Thanks for your
blessed. Love
call.
you all.
All
Bye.
right. Boy, okay. Jeez. Boy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. She was talking and talking and talking. I hope they tell her, hey, if you call into a talk show, no talking over 5 minutes. Because she was like 6 minutes, and she was still talking. Unbelievable. And she sounds like one of the people that would drive in the left-hand lane at 55. She's one of those people. She is one of those people. All right, 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. It is Thursday. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
1230 The Buzz wants you to buy Black 513. Black Americans have over $1 trillion in spending power. We encourage you to buy black, not just one day, but every day, 365, 24/7. Go to thebuzzcincy.com and check out our Buy Black 513 page, where you can view a directory of black businesses right.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my chest hurts.
Unbelievable. Lincoln let this woman talk and talk and talk, but he hangs up on the great caller like the white lion. Yeah. Of course, Tim Heidel said that, so,
Yeah.
you know.
I guess they monitor what black folks talk about. I guess Tim Heidel, they just monitor what we talk about.
Yep.
Make sure it meets their I don't know, their standards, I guess.
Yep. Yes, I did. Jerica. I had the Jamaican car plug. He said you don't need a license to buy a car.
Yeah, it was in his commercial at one point. I don't know if it's still in there. I got to look it up. But.
Yeah. Don't forget Ndukwe, Chin Ndukwe coming in Monday. That's what he says now. That's what he says. Things, you know, the more time he has to think about it, you know what I mean? I wanted to get him in here tomorrow. He said, I'll be traveling tomorrow. I said, okay, Monday. He said, okay, Monday at 11. So hopefully he won't change his mind between now and then. How does one get insurance if they don't have a driver's license? Mr. Ware, do you have questions for Mr. Ndukwe? Yes, I do. But it's no wiretap, wearing a wire, FBI questions. None of those. White liar is silly as hell. You didn't know that, Walter Bradley? That's a good question. That's a good question, Self-Invest. Why don't you call that question in? Self-Invested. Self-Invested. I'd like to hear what motivates his investments in the area. Woo! Oh, boy. Oh, James Muhammad.
Sister Bridge. I'm still laughing. Lincoln, you should be a comedian, man. You need to be on stage. I'm telling you.
No, like Ray said, I got a lot of one-liners.
Oh, boy.
I couldn't stand up there and just go,
That was funny.
Wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Did you miss something? Catch the rebroadcast. Do it again. For the full schedule, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
12:30 WDBZ, Lincoln Ware with you on a Thursday morning. Yes, it's still morning somewhere. It's still morning here. It's going to be hot today. Man, it never did cool down last night. I don't know if you went out late at night, but, man, it was hot and humid all night last night. And I think we're going to get the same today. I don't know. All right. What's going on over there, Terrence Howard?
I was going to say, turn that AC on before you go to bed,
Well, yeah.
Have it nice and cool. Oh, but you don't like it cold. You like it warm.
Yeah, and Sharon likes it cold. So.
Yeah, I'm Team Sharon. Team Miss Sharon on that one.
I can't, sometimes I have to turn on the space heater to warm up a room. You know what I mean?
What?
Yes.
I mean, when it's time to go to bed, I got to be cold. Yeah. And then but the thing is, I'll get under the cover though. But
see,
I still like to get cold.
Oh boy, unbelievable.
Yeah.
But it's going to be kind of a hot, sticky, humid weekend. So we'll see what's going on. The Reds will be in town. Hopefully, they can win 1 out of 3 from somebody. Let's see what else is happening. Oh, yeah, Bob Huggins is going to be put into the Bearcats Hall of Fame, after all the stuff that went on with Huggins and the drinking and the all kind of stuff. Yeah, but he will go into the UC Bearcats Athletics Hall of Fame. So right on for our good friend Bob Huggins. Huggy. Did you see Taylor Swift last night at the game? You didn't watch the game?
I didn't watch the game.
Oh, boy. She was there with her little friends, and they were just jumping up and down, and she probably bought them all seats down in there. She's a billionaire.
Yeah.
She can afford it.
Yeah.
But I didn't see her fiancé, Kelsey. He wasn't with her. I don't know where he was. Are they training in Kansas City?
I have no idea.
Know. But he wasn't there. I didn't see him. But, yeah.
That's funny. He went from black man to white man. He when he was dating.
You mean women, white?
No. Travis Kelce. He was dating a black woman before
right.
Taylor Swift.
Black woman, yeah.
He had a black guy haircut. He just had, he had a swagger about him.
Yeah. And now
he's Billy Bob. He went from Rayshawn to Billy Bob.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he had to switch over. Yeah. He had to become a Billy Bob. And I think he still tries to dress hip, I think. Last time I saw him, he was trying to dress a little hip. But I don't know. Don't forget, you folks live over in the west side of town. They're setting up that DUI checkpoint. Setting it up today, so beware of the DUI checkpoint. And I can't find my paper that I had it on. But anyway, from 6:30 to 8:30, drive carefully up in West Price Hill. I'll find it shortly. But anyway, and we were also talking about the number of drivers across the tri-states say that bad driving habits are making their commutes more frustrating. And their number one frustrating thing was that left lane driver. That was it. And the trucks, and I know we got some truckers listening, the trucks who drive side by side at the same speed. That kind of gets on my nerve, too. And there was some kind of protest or something they were doing a long time ago, and they were on 71, and they would do these rolling roadblocks where the two trucks would just run side by side for miles and miles, and nobody could pass them. That used to just drive me insane. And I bet you they couldn't do that nowadays. Somebody would start shooting at them. I bet you. They wouldn't do it nowadays. Unbelievable. But how many people have been caught up in a rolling roadblock with truckers? It's not, oh boy, it just drives you crazy. It drives you crazy. All right. A couple other things. We talked about the child marriage. It's going to remain legal in Ohio as the Senate declines to vote on it. And the one Democratic senator said that, hey, yeah, it's pretty much like if you marry someone under 18, they're like your slave. They can't do anything without you. They can't even go to a shelter under 18. Yeah, I don't know. East Price Hill, 3200 block of Warsaw Avenue. That's what it was. 3200 block, Warsaw Avenue, 6:30 to 8:30. And it'll be right near the Price Hill Recreation Center. So, yeah, when I hear Recreation Center, I think of the Pharaoh. But he finally got his call, and they're supposed to meet. Was it next week? They're supposed to meet? I think it was so. Next week, yes. And we'll see what happens.
Just take your bottle and go home.
Well, you know.
You don't have to go to places and drink and then get drunk and fall out and fight and then can't drive home. Or at least take an Uber there and then take an Uber back. We have ways now that you don't have to drive when you get drunk.
And that's mighty early, though. They're going to catch people from happy hour, it seems like. 6:30 to 8:30, that's real early. Normally, they like to catch them like at 12, 1 o'clock, you know. But 6:30 to 8:30, geez, that's, the sun is still up. You know, what kind of sobriety checkpoint is that? I don't know. But it's awfully early for a sobriety checkpoint.
Speaking of traffic pet peeves, Mr. Ware, what's going on with my voice here? Speaking of traffic pet peeves, Mr. Ware, on my way into work today, going down 75 South, there was a Metro bus pulled to the right and a couple of cars pulled to the right. No accidents at all.
Yeah.
But the traffic was moving so slow around this area where the bus was over, it just didn't make any sense. I thought it was an accident. I'm like, wow, people just slowing down. But it was not. People were just rubbernecking, being nosy.
Yeah.
And it took about 5 minutes just to get past this little section there on 75.
That always slows things down when if a cop has somebody pulled over or anybody pulled over, they'll slow down to see what's going on. And even if it's on the other side of the interstate, people still slow down and rubberneck. Yeah, they do that. I don't know why. It's just a habit people get into. Yes. Have you seen Marjorie Taylor Greene on TV lately? She's down in Mexico getting some kind of stem cell replacement to keep her young.
Oh, boy.
She has lost her mind.
Her and her husband, I think.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. And,
they can only do it in Mexico because it's not FDA cleared. Isn't that something?
Right. Yeah, right. It's not cleared, so they go to Mexico to get it done. And I don't know. She's crazy. I would not go to Mexico. And it's just like the BBL people, you know, going to get the Brazilian butt lift in Mexico.
Oh, boy.
And that turns out kind of crazy.
I think no matter where you get a BBL, it's going to turn crazy, especially with the proportions that these ladies want. They want these big basketballs on these little pin legs.
Yeah.
That's the worst, you know, at least.
Yeah, that is not a good look.
If it's small enough to be natural to fit your legs. That's one thing. But you just want big basketballs,
right?
And 2 carrot
sticks. That's not a good look.
Yeah,
that's not a. Tracy Morgan is causing a stir after his diss of teachers during his Variety and the CNN Actors on Actors appearance. Yeah. So he opened up about misbehaving in school. They told me I did. I cut up in school. I think I talked too much. I was excessive in talking, and he said he didn't like teachers and just all kind of stuff. And now he got a little backlash for saying that teachers were not good, they were bad, and so people came at him. He continued, I can't stand teachers. You know why? Because they have a ceiling. They have a limit. They're ever going to be. Man, I teach my kids, sky is the limit, he says. Okay. And so he got some pushback on that. I guess, teachers are teachers. Yeah. I mean, that's what they do. That's what they want to do. Somebody has to do it. I mean, geez. They have a ceiling. This guy, Okay, so, yeah, so the teachers slapping, what are they, clapping back at him? Yeah, clapping back and saying they serve a purpose and, all kind of stuff. So anyway, you can't say stuff about certain groups of people nowadays. They'll come get you. And you can't say, like, if you say stuff about Beyonce, the Beehive will come and get you. They'll come and swarm on you.
Well, people are talking about her husband, Jay-Z. I know that.
Oh, boy. Yeah. He's in the billionaires club, too,
He is. Well, he did like a freestyle. I think it was in Philly. They had a little concert. I think it was in Philadelphia. And he did a freestyle, and people were booing him about that. Well, they weren't booing him, but online they criticized him, saying, this ain't 1996. You can't rap like that no more.
Oh, my God. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, man. Well, how was he rapping? I mean, what's the difference in the 90s rap and today's rap?
It's a huge difference, Mr. Ware. I mean, huge difference.
Yeah, because I don't pay much attention to today's rap. I don't know. But I thought it flowed better in the 90s than they do now.
It did, but now it's totally different. And I get it. That was our music back then. This is their music now. So I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
All right. You won't hear any of that stuff on the Sunday Soul Classics. I can guarantee you that. Let's take a break. We've got, although Pygmy Markham really was the first rapper that I can recall hearing. And he had a song called Here Come the Judge, and he raps in that song. I'm telling you. Let's break for news. 12:30, The Buzz.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Claremont County grand jurors are indicting a man accused of stealing money from a youth football league. Alvis Williams reportedly misused money from the New Richmond Junior Football League. He faces fifth-degree felony charge of theft. Cincinnati's North Side neighborhood was the scene of a Wednesday afternoon fire. Flames ignited around 3 p.m. at an under-construction home. An estimated 60 firefighters responded to the scene. No one was hurt. A public viewing is being scheduled for the woman who was fatally stabbed last week at a Norwood Skyline Chili. Alyssa Hill was a staffer at the Montgomery Road restaurant. Her ex-boyfriend has been charged with her murder. A public viewing for Hill will be held this coming Monday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Her family says funeral services will be held at a later date and will be private. And the Reds came up short on the scoreboard Wednesday night in San Diego. Cincinnati lost to the Padres 5-4. It was the Reds' sixth loss in their last 7 games. The Cincinnati Zoo says one of the red pandas is expecting. The expectant mother's name is Marcy, and she came to Cincinnati from the Pittsburgh Zoo. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The voice of the community. We are 1230 a.m. The Buzz, your talk station.
That's a big rich town. 1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, the Lincoln Ware Show on a Thursday. And did you see that game last night? Where's Too Sweet when you need him? Man, I had that game packed up, wrapped in a red bow, ready to take it to the next one. And lo and behold, they were able to come back. I can't believe it. Trump says the U.S. will hit Iran very hard tonight and take total control of Iran's oil industry. They're taking total control, he says. And he says they'll sign the peace agreement soon, in the next few days. That's what he says. But I'm seeing more and more aircraft carriers, and I tell you, one of the if there's not too many people who've had the opportunity to be on an aircraft carrier, to see a plane take off in that little short runway with the catapult, and the pilot puts it full throttle, and that catapult throws that plane off, and just the bottom of it kind of dips down just a little bit, and then it takes on. Man, I tell you, to see that is unbelievable. If anybody out there, any Navy people that's been on an aircraft carrier to actually see that, give me a call at 513-749-1230. That is a sight, especially at night. It's really nice to see at night. But I guess even nowadays it probably looks even better. The carrier's probably lit up like a Christmas tree nowadays, if they're not in war. If they're in war, they're not lit up like a Christmas tree. But, but unbelievable. Let's go to Common Sense. Common Sense, Semper Fi, how you doing?
Semper Fi, my brother Devil Dog. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. What's on your mind?
Oh, man, I was just thinking, I ain't never dedicated a song about the Sunday Soul Classic, and I had Too Sweet on my mind. I would like to dedicate It Takes a Fool by the Spinners.
It takes a fool to love somebody. You talking about the Spinners? Is that what you want to hear, the Spinners? Okay.
Dedicated to
Too Sweet. Okay.
And all the maggots.
Right. I got you, Common Sense. I got you.
Is he still on the MAGA thing, or did he switch up the game?
No, he's still MAGA. MAGA forever.
Ken Anderson still MAGA too?
No, Ken Anderson was never MAGA.
Oh, you sure?
I'm positive.
He was Donald Trump?
Well, he's not really a Trumpster. He's a Republican, but not a Trumpster. He's one of those, who was Trump's vice president? He's Pence. He's one of those Pence Trumpsters. Conservative Republican, but not a MAGA.
Oh, my goodness. I don't understand how a black person can even consider it or even associate with that party, considering the situation.
I know.
But anyway, you have a great weekend, my friend. I'm sorry, my weekend started early, so I apologize. You probably got one more day, huh?
Yes, I do. Yeah, one more day. But we'll get that the Spinners for you.
Thank you so much.
How about dialing this number, 513-679-6028. Dial that number and leave the request there to make sure it gets on there.
679 something. I'll try to get it.
6028. 6028. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
One finger too sweet.
Okay. One finger too sweet. Okay. There you go. All right. Somebody says those aircraft carriers are very noisy. Got bad hearing. Everybody got bad hearing when they got out of the Navy. And even when they got out of the Marine Corps, too, my hearing was affected. Just ask my wife. She'll tell you. Brent, how you doing? What's going on, Brent? What's up?
Hey, yeah, I was on the USS Independence, man, when we used to see him fly off with the F-4 Phantoms.
Okay.
And the A-4s and the helicopters, mail planes. Yeah, it's a sight to see, especially at night when you see the planes from the jets.
See that exhaust there? Yeah, lighting up. Yeah, oh, man, it's something. See that fuel burning? Yeah, it's something to see.
also seeing them when they land. That's something to see when they have to catch onto the hook.
And I've seen some miss, and they had to give it full throttle to keep going, not to crash, you know?
That's true. That's true. Actually, we lost a couple of planes when I was going to the Med.
Same here on the Midway. We lost a couple like that, too.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right, we lost ours.
Yeah, I've seen that.
We lost ours on takeoff instead of landing. We lost ours on the takeoff.
Yeah, we lost same way.
Yeah.
And they never. We lost a couple of pilots also.
Yeah,
they never found.
Yeah, they couldn't eject, and they went right down with the plane. Yep.
That's true.
All right. Hey, thanks for your call, Brent.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
All
right. He was a first-time caller? Yes, he was.
Yeah, I put that on the screen.
Oh, was it up there?
Ware.
Okay, I didn't pay any attention.
Of course.
You know, all right.
I know what you're going through, Miss Sharon. I know.
513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And no, I was not a cook on the Midway. I know some people out there would have liked me to have been a cook. Yeah. Somebody thinks of peeling potatoes. You know, they've been watching too many old war movies. They've been watching too many war movies. The potatoes come already cut nowadays. You know what I mean? In the bag. Unbelievable. I was not in the Navy, Willa Smith. Lincoln, how long were you in the Navy? I was in the Marine Corps, but we were stationed on Navy ships. Marines are part of the Navy, okay?
You're amphibian, land and sea.
There you go.
Now, did they have a brig on the ship?
Yes.
Like a jail? That's actually true.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
The Marines ran the brig on the ship.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So if somebody did something bad,
they would go to the brig, yeah.
Now, and how bad is bad when you say bad?
Well, I mean, you could be late. I mean, you had to go to the captain's mass, is what they called it, captain's mass, and the captain would, decide what sentence you would get. Maybe you would come back late from being off on the shore, and you got back late, and you do that so many times, and then you get written up, and they'd send it to the captain, and the XO normally was the guy that hand down the sentences. But yeah, it was a brig. It was like a jail on the ship. Yeah.
For being late,
fighting. They could fighting people, getting in fights and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And the Marines, we were like the sheriff's department. We ran the jail. Yes. And there were occasions where Marines were in the jail.
That's what I was about to say.
Yes. There were those occasions. Yes. So, all that stuff happened. I'm telling you. It was some, I tell you, those are, I didn't realize it then, but they were good days back then. They were not bad at all. But being away from home for a long time, that's what gets you. Being out at sea for, weeks at a time, that can get to you. Look around and you don't see nothing but water. You don't see land.
I can't imagine being a young man in my, late teens, early 20s, just away from land, women.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
Well,
that would be horrible for me.
Well, can you imagine when you saw land and went in and saw women? Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I can imagine that.
No, but those were days long ago. I was like 20 years old when I joined the Marine Corps. 20 years old. Yes. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And did they sign the council get finished with their budget yet? I know they had some budget meetings the other day, and I don't know what stayed, and I don't know how the cuts are going. But I need to hear from somebody from council to bring me up to date on what's going on down there. Also, I'm working on getting the city manager in here. We're working on it. One more comment, and Friday's bacon breakfast may be canceled. Well, it is canceled for tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, it's already, my breakfast is already canceled for tomorrow. I'll be in studio tomorrow. All right, let's go to Charles and then Kev on the cell. Charles, how are you today?
Hey, what's happening, Lincoln? How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. What's up?
Oh, man, I just wanted to let y'all know they got women on the ship now.
I know they do now, but they didn't back in the 70s.
Okay, yeah, I was stationed on an aircraft carrier back in '96.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. You probably never heard of the Midway. I think we were already dry docked, and it's a museum now.
Yeah, but I heard of it, though.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. So
Yeah, I can't. How does that work with women being on the ship now? How does that work?
I tell you, it's a lot of. You got your, you know how at jobs you got your work wives.
Yeah.
That's how it is. When we had married people on the ship that had they was married on the. I mean, married. They had married people in the service that was married when they went out to sea. They had their special person when they was out to sea, and then when they came back home, they go back to their wives and their regular family.
Man, okay, boy. I tell you, it's a whole different world out there now.
Oh yeah, oh man, I had a ball though.
All right, what ship were you on?
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. All right.
CVN 72.
All right, CVN. Okay, we were on CVA 41. CVA 41 Midway. All right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. Kev on a cell.
Lincoln.
How you doing?
It is time for my bi-weekly announcement this week. It'll be tri-weekly next week.
Okay.
Y'all, we talking about it again. I'm going to beat it to death. I'm going to beat it like a dead horse. We can affect change by showing up to vote. Make sure that you have checked your status and that you are updated. They are purging people from the rolls. For those out there, the smart dumb cats, to coin someone else's phrase, who don't believe in voting, just put it down just for now. You can pick it back up later. And if it doesn't work, if your vote don't count at all, you ain't gonna lose nothing.
Right.
You can vote by mail, you can show up early, or crazy thought, go to your polling place. It's easy. There ain't no levers. As Lincoln keeps telling people, ain't nobody got no levers no more. Not pulling no levers. It does not take that long to fill in the boxes.
And John, that John from Florida, I don't know. When you go in there and pull that lever, I don't know what the hell. What is he talking about?
There ain't no levers. You don't even have to. We're gonna be honest. Just vote on the ones that count the most. Senate, House, and also the governor, and then anything that has to do with providing relief to our people, because times is hard right now. I mean, they really are. There's people that are going through, and it is a reflection on the person that's in the Oval Office. So you can't say your vote don't matter. If you know this dude is talking about, I don't know if y'all just heard that we gonna bomb them to death, but we're really close to an agreement, which does not make sense, right? So again, go out, make sure that you engage. Smart dumb cats, put it down for now. Right after this election, you can pick it back up again. We don't care, right? But actually, that's not true. We still want you to continue to engage.
Yes.
And affect change. Lincoln, man, we could do some amazing things if we could just get out of our own way.
You're right. You are absolutely right.
That's all I got, sir. Be blessed.
All right.
Stay safe.
Kev on the cell, thanks for your call. All right. He's telling you to get out there and vote. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Big Ray will come to you on the other side. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
Every weekday, 1230 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go! With new
Common Sense and Kev hitting the gummies early. Oh. It's going to be a hot one, James Muhammad. Dang, I meant to get me some tea. Too late now. I'll wait till the next one. I'll hit it the next time. I'll have to rush too fast this time. That hot water gets hot. That hot water is hot. Yeah. Don't forget, folks, Glenwood Gardens, Springfield Pike, right behind McDonald's. When is official summer? Somewhere around the 19th or 20th of June, James Muhammad. Somewhere around there. Call the Dukester to order now at 761-2300. That's 513-761-2300.
1230 The Buzz. Streaming live on your computer. Log on to thebuzzcincy.com.
.1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Don't forget Lincoln Ware Walking Club walking at Glenwood Gardens instead of Winton Woods because they've got the Kids Fest going on out there. If you got kids, though, you might want to take them out there to Winton Woods and check out the great parks of Hamilton County Kids Fest that's going on out there this weekend. All right, let's move along. 513-749-1230. Looks like Stephan is on. Stephan, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, Brother Lincoln. How you feeling yourself, man?
I'm hanging in there, hanging in.
Yeah. Okay. Marine, right?
Yes, of course. Don't get it twisted.
I won't get it twisted, sir. Don't twist your ankle walking outside. Anyway, hey, Brother Lincoln, I talked to my granddaughter yesterday. I asked her what she wanted to be when she grew up. She said she wanted to be the first astronaut to land on the sun.
Who said that?
My granddaughter. I started working for that.
Oh, boy. All right. She will be the first and the only.
That was a joke of the day, Lincoln. That was a joke of the day,
yes,
brother.
It was.
But anyway, Brother Lincoln, man, the PE jobs, the precinct executives' jobs there was a lot of them got elected. And our job is to get the people out to vote. The ones that's not voters, get them registered to vote for election time. It's our job, our goal to do this. Not just sit back and talk about bylaws. And we know Tim Burke done tweaked them bylaws up around the corner, down the street. They done formed the bylaws into their English, into their language.
Yes.
And they need to change these damn bylaws, Lincoln, because you got a whole new different people coming in. But, Brother Lincoln, why I'm talking about this, Lincoln, it's very important, Lincoln. I don't got nothing against that, Brother Whitehead. You need to bring that mobile registration unit bus out and hit Fair Apartments, Row Hill, Commonville. We Lincoln, they plan us from east to west to south to the north, Lincoln.
Wait, hold on. Just you mentioned David Whitehead, and guess what? He just happens to be on hold. And now here he is. You can tell him what you were just telling me, Stephan.
What's up, Brother Whitehead, brother.
Hey,
I don't got nothing.
hey, how you doing, Stephan? Hey, you know what? I appreciate the work you're doing, and I appreciate the call out because the mobile unit will be out this weekend. And you are absolutely correct. But the mobile unit will bring awareness and bring the ability for people to register to vote. But we need more brothers out here giving people the why they should be voting. We need more than just us out here talking about why people should be voting. So I appreciate you being out there. I appreciate you pushing for the registration. But make sure we're also talking to people about why they should vote so they actually go vote. Because we keep increasing the registration, we're not increasing the voter turnout.
Where you going to be at?
We'll be downtown first on the New Jerusalem event that's down on the West End.
Okay,
so
you coming down there?
First.
That'll be a good place to be. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll be there first, and then we'll be in Walnut Hills, and then we're going to Fairmount. Me personally, I will be driving it to Fairmount, to the Fay Apartments, to have a conversation with people and see if I can not only get them to register to vote, but why they should be voting.
Oh, I like that, brother. Can I make sure I be with you, brother, so I can bring this bullhorn out, brother, to get their attention, brother?
I have one jump seat in the van, and I will pick you up.
No.
But as long as you ain't running for nothing. Now, if you running for office, I can't.
No, I'm not running.
He's not running. He's not running.
I'm running to help people, brother. That's what I'm running for, brother.
Yeah, but you know we can't endorse candidates, so I have to always be careful in regards to how I have volunteerism. And I know you out there working. I appreciate the work that you're doing.
Thank you, brother. I'm free, brother. I'm free. I'm clear, brother. I'm like Titles, brother. I'm free and clear. I want to come out and be that spokesperson on that bullhorn. So can I actually know these dates? Where you going to be at? I'm on that bullhorn going in for you.
Well, we can collaborate on that this weekend because we're actually setting it up because I actually now have additional drivers. So my committee chair actually is cleared to drive the mobile unit. You know, the insurance companies dictate a lot of what we can do.
Yeah. That's the same here. It's the same, it's like that. Everybody here can't drive the station's vehicles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
what's the first stop you said, Jerusalem?
The first stop is going to be on the West End at the project that New Jerusalem
City
is
Links.
the host for.
City Links,
yes.
City Link, what day?
Saturday.
That's Saturday the 13th.
This coming Saturday.
What time?
12 noon.
This Saturday, City Link. All right, Lincoln, you can hang him up and let me get my talking.
No, I'm going to stay on hold for my call.
Right. Hold on, David. Okay, now go ahead.
Man, hey, Brother Lincoln, man, you see how things just come in when it's your time, Brother Lincoln. I like that, Brother
Lincoln. I'm glad I got y'all two together on the same page on this voting.
Man, I love that brother. He can't do nothing about it, man. He can't, man. He can't. He came in right in, no disrespect, no nothing. He honored me what I'm doing out in the community. It's my job. It's not just my job. It's everybody's job that tune in on Lincoln Ware Show and listening. We got to do the work because they trying to put us by the 8 ball a million times behind the 8 ball, Lincoln. So it's very important that we all, the ones that got elected for these PEs, we all got to get out of here in these communities out here and get people ready to vote because, Lincoln, before we know it, our grandchildren is going to suffer. And they don't know what's going on. Then once they suffer, they lose their mind. Then guess what? They get locked up. They get on medicine. They do all this other stuff for these youth, Lincoln. We really got to wake up and got work to do, Lincoln. And I appreciate your time. I appreciate time. I feel like I want to cry today because that brother came on, Lincoln. This is a wonderful thing, brother. I love you, Lincoln. And nothing you can do about it, brother.
Thanks for your call. All right.
I'm going to do my best.
Yes. So, we'll be down there this coming Saturday, City Links, right there at Bank Street and now William Mallory Sr. Way. And we'll be down there. So come on down. Check us out. The NAACP will be there. You can check your status. Make sure you're not purged and all that stuff. If you're not registered, you can register for the New Jerusalem Centennial event this coming Saturday. They're going to have some of everything going on. Free hot dogs and hamburgers, and they've got food trucks down there, which you might have to pay for the food from the food trucks, but the hot dogs and hamburgers are free, and if it's free, it's for me. And they're going to have the big State of the Black Church. State of the Black Church panel session. That's going to be pretty good. So a lot of things going on down there. They've got vendors, all types of things, health and wellness, all types of activities going on for the 100th anniversary of New Jerusalem Baptist Church. Let's take a break, and we'll come back. We'll get back to David Whitehead and Larry and others right here on the Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
Cincinnati. Want to stay plugged in with 1230 The Buzz and get the inside scoop sent to your phone? From exclusive contests and cash giveaways to breaking news and can't miss events, we're keeping you connected all day long. Join the 1230 The Buzz text club right now by texting BUZZ to 23845. Get instant updates on local news, community events, special guests, hot topics, and chances to win prizes before anyone else. If it's happening in the city, you'll hear it from the Buzz first. Cash, contests, conversations, and community, all in the palm of your hand. Text BUZZ to 23845 and stay connected with the station bringing you real talk and real voices every single day. 1230 The Buzz, your talk station.
Hey, are you looking for a school where your child will belong? Laughlin Local Schools are now enrolling tuition-free for grades K through 12. Laughlin Schools have been awarded the Momentum Award by the Ohio Department of Education for tremendous growth and achievement on the 2025 State Report Card. Laughlin Local Schools are in the top 1% of all districts in Ohio when it comes to growing kids faster than nearly every other district in Ohio. Results like these are not common. This is a great opportunity to join the Laughlin Schools family. Laughlin Schools features small-size classes, individualized attention, and a future-ready focus with student wellness at the heart of the Laughlin culture. And brand new this year, as Laughlin continues to grow, a $40 million fully renovated preschool through 12th grade main campus and athletic stadium. Call 513-563-5000 to learn more about all Laughlin has to offer. That's 563-5000 or visit laughlinschools.org.
Looking for a career with a bright future? Attend Metro's Career Fair Saturday, June 13th from 9:30 till 4:30 at 1401 Bank Street. Metro's hiring for all operator, access driver, and maintenance positions. Tour Metro, Access, and Metro Now vehicles. Explore maintenance jobs and enjoy live music and food while learning about a rewarding career. Apply at go-metro.com/drive and move up with Metro.
You've got to try the new TikTok diet.
Just ask Chat.
I just take blue-green algae.
Or you could trust your gut. When it comes to your health, how do you know what's right for you? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Not trends, your biology.
Learn more at Viome.com/know. V as in Victor, IOME.com/KNOW. And use coupon code VIOME50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Let's be honest. The opportunities that change businesses usually happen when you're in the room. The right buyer, the right lender, the right contract, the right connection. And if you're not there, someone else will be. The Contacts to Contracts Conference returns June 25th from 8:30 till 3:30 at Word of Deliverance Ministries, located at 693 Fresno Road. And the best part? It's free. This year's conference is focused on helping business owners understand the financial side of contracting, how to price your work, manage cash flow, protect your profits, and get paid. This event is designed for all industries and all stages of growth. Don't miss Cincinnati's premier business networking and contracting event. Register today at mbaccincy.com or check us out on Eventbrite. The Contacts to Contracts Conference, June 25th, 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Word of Deliverance Ministries, 693 Fresno Road in Cincinnati. Contacts to Contracts. Don't wait, don't stall. It's free to attend and open to all. Meet, learn, grow, and make your move. June 25th is where winners improve.
We got out of Washington State, and I think a week after, state went on lockdown for COVID.
So then when we transitioned to Texas, it was very much so like, what are we going to do now?
Operation Homefront has allowed our family to make something of ourselves again in the world after the military.
It's completely changed the way our life is. It took us from a hopeless situation, and now we're homeowners. We have a savings account. I'm the first one to own a home out of my siblings.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
I guess I called AA because alcohol didn't work anymore.
Drinking used to give me a sense of meaning in life. I called AA not knowing what to expect. Certainly not cheerfulness, but that's what I got. People had humor. They seemed to be at ease. I hung around. Now I feel much more comfortable with myself and the people around me. Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
1230 The Buzz, WDBZ, a Radio 1 station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you on a Thursday afternoon. And let's go back to David Whitehead. His call was, well, sort of interrupted. We interrupted his time. Yes. All right, go ahead, David Whitehead. Lay it on us.
That's quite all right, Lincoln. But I just want to make sure that people know that we also have a housing rights and housing fair over at the Cincinnati Public Library in Walnut Hills on that Saturday as well. So if people want to go over and get information on how to get housing assistance, how to do things with housing, go over to the public library. We are hosting it as NAACP, a housing event over there. So, and to Stephan's point, and reason why I said I appreciate Stephan, because he don't just criticize you or talk about you. He actually out there doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
he's there. He shows up. That's for sure.
Exactly. So what I say to people when they always challenge me on what I'm doing, I ask them, "What are you doing?" Don't give me assignments. Assign yourself. And so I appreciate that. So I can take feedback from anybody, but I accept it openly from someone that's out there doing the work. So we do have 2 drivers now, which has helped a lot because it was just me. And I look back on our report, and I had done 52 events. I have a full-time job. NAACP is not my full-time job, even though it's a full-time job.
Right. I know. Most of your weekends are gone. And,
all my weekends are gone.
Right. See, that's crazy.
Every weekend and most nights are gone because I'm trying to do the work of the people. And we need to make sure we all are engaged because we are all at risk right now. There's a whole lot of things that are happening that we're just not talking about. Like there's a report that is being talked about by in regards to CPD that's going to come out later on that we're working on behind the scenes. We got the Gulf Manor police chief, which would have been the second police chief to be elected in this area, that is not being put into place because they're a block on that. Mm-hmm. So that's a fight that we got to fight. We're fighting now, trying to figure out, he went through the process. And just like any other thing, I'm all about process. So if he's gone through the process, what is the holdup? So we're working on stuff with that. We're working on different economic development stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And we are a volunteer organization. So all my people out there in the streets, they're all volunteers. Mm-hmm. And they're doing it because they care about the community. So I just want to mention that. And then one last thing. I heard a tidbit. Someone talked to me about someone questioning what was happening in regards to the people that pleaded in the incident with the festival.
Yeah.
Anytime you're going to go in front of a judge and you have accepted a plea, so you're admitting, you're going to ask for leniency, and you need to show remorse.
Right.
Whatever your action was.
And they apologize. What do you expect them to do?
I didn't hear the statement. I was just told by somebody else.
It was something the white liar called up here and was saying,
That explains it.
Yeah. That's
explains it. And we don't get paid for being in front of the camera. We don't even we're in front of the camera because it's necessary in order to address things for the people.
Yep.
We don't want to be in front of the camera. It's just sometimes we have to be in front of the camera to get the message out in mass audience. That's like we come on the radio in your show to make sure that people are aware of the stuff that's happening. And what we have to do is make sure that we are getting people out to vote, not just registering to vote. But registering to vote matters because that's how we do the jury poll in Hamilton County. And that's what happened to dude in Texas. Potentially, it probably wasn't enough people in the poll in order to get members on the jury.
But I'm sure some of them were there, and the prosecution probably got rid of him real quick. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, they probably eliminated themselves.
Yeah,
which is an even bigger
problem.
We
do that a lot.
We get on the jury pool and we sit down there and we try our best to figure out a way to get out of it.
Yeah. And I will admit that I did get out of my last stint of jury duty, but it was a hardship at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't have people, just so hard filling the spots. Terrence was doing something for somebody else, and then it's just tough. It was just tough around here when that happened. So
sometimes this happens.
Yeah, I did have a hardship. Yeah.
And I'll go back again if they call me again, because if I'm faced with something, I want somebody that think and act and process stuff like myself to be on that jury pool.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Okay,
hey,
Lincoln.
David Whitehead,
right,
good talking. I'll see you Saturday. I'll see you down there Saturday.
Yes, sir.
And I'll let you run my name through there to check to see, have I been purged?
Yeah.
Which I know
somebody mentioned something about that. We're not looking for anybody's email addresses. We're not looking for. If people offer that, that's just so we can follow up with you.
Mm-hmm.
But we can check for that without taking any additional information.
Right. Man.
So,
okay. People, boy, they scared of everything. Yeah. I don't want to know anybody.
There's all these conspiracy theories.
Unbelievable.
Thinking somebody trying to hustle somebody all the time. No, we're just trying to help people.
All right. David, thanks for your call. See you Saturday. It's David Whitehead. I will see him at CityLink. They'll be down there with the NAACP van, with their computers set up and everything like that to make sure you're eligible to vote, and that's a good thing. Somebody, Daryl Brown on YouTube said, they need more low-income housing around Cincinnati. Stop putting all these expensive apartments up, and people can't afford them. That's right. And we'll talk to Chin Ndukwe on Monday about that. We'll talk to him about that, Daryl Brown. He's trying to put up affordable apartments, low-income apartments, and housing for seniors. He's trying to do all that stuff. And we'll talk about that on Monday with Chin. Yes. All right. Let's go to Julie and then Dale Mallory. Where's he been? Where has he been? All right, Julie, how you doing?
I'm well, Lincoln. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. What's up?
Hey, I'm going to tell you how you can peacefully coexist with your wife in the same room with it being cold. Because actually, optimal sleeping conditions is about 68, 69 degrees. So how you can peacefully coexist when Sharon wants it cold, you need to get you a heated mattress pad, Lincoln.
Oh.
And about 10 minutes before you're going to get in bed, you need to crank that dude up to what you want it on. And when you get in bed and pull those covers over you, you'll be able to sleep in the same room with her.
Okay. Well, I'll try that. I'll try anything. But, she's freezing me out. And
yeah, you need a heated mattress pad. They're a dream. Because with my dog sleeping in the same room with me and with their little breathing issues, it has to be a cold room.
Yes.
So, and they say it's best for you to sleep in a cold room anyhow. So,
oh boy,
you need to try that. Get you a heated mattress pad.
Oh boy,
but,
I'll try.
I wanted to follow up. Why do people always talk about black people being angry? Why are these white men angry when everything is in their favor?
They're angry as hell. I'm telling you. I know, and everything right, and everything's in their face. They're still angry.
And White Liar calls up here. He's confrontational. Everything he says is he's trying to lecture us and trying to tell us what we need to be doing. And he's talking about people driving. And let me tell you something, White Liar. I don't know why you would call up here talking about somebody following somebody home. That's one of the dumbest and most dangerous things you can do is follow somebody to their house.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So. Anybody listening to that, you get mad at somebody, just, you know what, in these days anyhow, you need to just let things go. What I do, Lincoln, if I see somebody driving like a fool, I slow down and get away from them.
Right.
Because for one of the two things they're going to do is they're going to run into your car, and they probably don't have any insurance or something like that, or they're going to pull out a firearm. And, and even though I'm always carrying, because I am, I don't want to get in a shootout on the highway with somebody. So, people need to be bigger about that. And him calling up here talking about, and you people, I might run right through you and all this stuff. He sells more wolf tickets. I picture a big old chicken, White Liar. You probably can't whip your way out of a wet paper sack. Wow. I'm like, just stop calling up here trying to lecture us. We don't need your lectures. And you're angry. I don't know what you're angry about. You got the world by its tail. You're a white man. But anyhow, Lincoln.
I hear you.
he just gets on my nerves. But yeah, get you a heated mattress pad, and you and Sharon can peacefully coexist
Oh,
in the
boy,
same
we'll
room.
see.
You won't have to be going to another room.
There's only one thing that warms me up in that bed. And I can't do that all night.
Well, okay. Well, I'm sure you need some sleep. But anyhow, what I'm saying to you is a heated mattress pad, and it has sections, so
Yes.
hers won't be hot.
Oh,
her
boy.
side of the
Okay.
bed won't be warm, but yours will.
Okay, well, I'll check that out, but it gets awfully cold there. All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
All right.
thanks for your call.
I'm going to send you a brand.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Good enough.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks. All right, let's take a break, then we'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis Smiley Show.
This is Tavis Smiley.
Join him every weekday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. for impactful interviews, bold discussions, and the perspectives you won't hear anywhere else.
The Tavis Smiley Show.
Weeknights, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
12:30, The Buzz.
You can never have too many tools. Shop DeWalt deals at Lowe's. Get a free Select DeWalt 20-volt max power tool when you buy a Select 20-volt max 5-amp-hour battery kit. Plus, get a free additional DeWalt 20-volt max 8-amp-hour battery when you buy a DeWalt 10-inch 20-volt max dual-bevel compounded miter saw. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 6/24 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Hello, Cincinnati. Labor's Local 265 would like you to join us on Saturday, June 13th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. for our car show at 3457 Montgomery Road in Evanston. Bring the family to this free event to view classic cars, motorcycles, and support our food trucks and vendors. We'll also have Split the Pot, cornhole, and kids activities. We're still looking for cars and vendor participants. Only a $20 registration fee. That's Saturday, June 13th at Local 265, 3457 Montgomery Road in Evanston. For more information, call Marshall at 513-221-5260 or stop by our office. Early childhood is a time of great growth and development. Northern Kentucky CAC Head Start provides you and your preschool child a stable foundation through services in education, health, and nutrition, including daily meals and social services. And with parent involvement, you will always be part of your child's progress. Head Start offers preschool opportunities with support for the whole family. To find out if you're eligible or to apply today, visit our website at nkcac.org.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait. And don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-811-7033. 800-811-7033. 800-811-7033.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
This is Dr. Taylor Porter from Idea Public Schools, father of 4, educator of thousands, and professional kid success obsessor. Listen, every parent wants more for their child. More opportunity, more support, more than, meh, school is fine. At Idea, we don't do fine. Your child joins a crew, a hype squad of teachers and teammates who refuse to let them fade into the background. No back row, no coasting, just confidence, connection, and big results. Like this, nearly 100% graduation every single year. Call 513-991-7445 to apply today. Idea Public Schools. We are crew, not passengers.
Spots are filling fast. Don't miss your chance to enroll today. Call Idea now at 513-991-7445 to speak with the team and secure your student seat. That's 513-991-7445. Or for quick, easy access, apply online anytime at ideapublicschools.org. That's ideapublicschools.org. A brighter future starts here. Apply today before seats are gone.
You have an opinion. You've got something to say.
And that's the reason why we're here today.
12:30 a.m. The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. In the studio with me, Councilman Mark Jeffries. And we were talking earlier this morning about the dispensaries, these marijuana dispensaries around. And I was talking about Hamilton. Finally saw all this money out there. They decided to let dispensaries come into Hamilton. And Cincinnati's got them here, and you want to direct that money. There's a lot of money coming in to the neighborhoods that were affected by all the marijuana, illegal marijuana, and everything going on. Tell us, how does that even look? How does it work? And welcome to the show, by the way.
Thank you. Always a pleasure, Lincoln. Thank you for having me. So as we all know, before we legalized marijuana almost 2 years ago or thereabouts, for decades, it had a disproportionate impact. More than twice as many folks who are African American than whites who were incarcerated, even though usage was basically the same. And especially in certain neighborhoods, families, individuals, communities were deeply impacted. And so the principle here is now we're getting this money, now that it's legal, let's put it back into those neighborhoods. So on Monday, we will be voting on a motion that I'm offering, co-sponsored also by Jan Michelle, Lemon Kearney, Scotty Johnson, Ryan James. And that basically asks the administration to create a restricted account. So this money would automatically go into this restricted account. And that account can only be spent on, quote, communities affected. And so we have to define what that means.
Right. And spend it on what?
So the first step is create that account and then make sure that going forward, because we're going to be getting this money every year, it can only be spent on this neighborhood. These neighborhoods. So that's the first step. That's what we're going to vote on Monday. And then separate, just because we want to keep it clean, like let's agree this goes back into these communities first. And if we can agree to that, that's what we need to agree to. And then secondly, after that, then we can debate what it should be used for. You know, I think a portion of it I'm passionate about ending childhood lead poisoning, especially among children. This is impacting up to 1,000 kids per year. It affects them for life.
Yeah.
That's one area. I know the vice mayor is very interested in home ownership. I think a portion of it should be put to expunging records. I think youth is another one. So these are all good discussions. But the first step is, hey, let's restrict it, make sure it doesn't get spent on something else.
And how much money did you say is coming in?
So
for the last 16 months, I guess, how much money has come into the city, tax money, from these dispensaries?
Yeah, it's $2.3 million, basically.
Okay.
And so a decent chunk. Obviously, this will grow as more dispensaries are located in the city, as people go. And so you want to make sure you capture it, restrict it now. I've been talking about it as harm to hope. It did so much harm. Now let's repair some of the damage that was done. It's just like if you have a job and you get a raise and then you just kind of live a little better and you forget that you got a raise.
Right.
We don't want it to just get spent on a bunch of other stuff. Let's make sure it goes back into the community.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. You get that money, do something worthwhile with that money. Why? Like you say, it's only going to grow. It's only going to grow, the amount of money coming in. So you might as well. But have you identified any certain type of programs you want to do? I don't know. Rec centers, things can help out at the rec centers, programs there. I'm not sure how it will be spent.
Yeah, so part of it, I think, how I would love it to be spent, and I think there's some agreement on this with my colleagues, is I know the vice mayor and Councilman Johnson doing a lot of work on bringing back CCY. Like, how can you dedicate it back to youth? We know that we need a recurring, every year, we're going to spend, call it, $1 million or whatever on kids, on summer jobs.
Summer jobs would be a good idea.
Yeah. And so, that is and if you have it every year, you know exactly how much it is. That's great. The other thing, I mentioned lead poisoning is another. I've been working with Greater Cincinnati Foundation on not just them, but other foundations. Like the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation is very interested in health equity. And so if we put in, for example, I'm trying to get $500,000 for lead paint poisoning in this year's budget. And if we put that in, Greater Cincinnati Foundation said they'll match it.
Okay.
So that becomes an even more attractive investment if we say, hey, we're putting in city money every year, and then we get other foundations to match it, especially national foundations. We're really going after tackling this issue. That'll be huge because that issue is really complex, Lincoln. Kids are. I talked to a preschool teacher the other day who had a kid 3 years old, perfectly normal kid coming in every day. And then one day came in and he was running around ballistic like crazy. And he said, what the heck is happening? He reached out to the parents, had a conversation. He said, well, what's changed in the house? They moved the bed from one side of the room to the other. And this kid was kind of chewing on some of the paint.
Oh, boy.
And his lead levels were 30. The dangerous is 10.
Oh, my goodness.
And we know that this, Of people who are adults who are lead poisoned as children, they're 48% more likely to be incarcerated. Each kid who's lead poisoning costs special education $38,000. It's additional, and it's mostly the human impact, right? There are tens of thousands of people in the city who have been impacted by lead, no fault of their own. And so I think it's a huge issue. So those are two of the areas that I think, but others like expunging records, I think is a no-brainer as well.
I like the teenage jobs part of it. I think if anything, now it's getting harder and harder for teenagers to find jobs. So I think that might be a great place to start too with that. Bring something like CCY back and with some jobs for kids during the summer.
Yeah, no, if you look at Philadelphia, they're obviously a lot bigger city than we are, but they have 9,000 youth jobs in a summer. So our equivalent would be 2,000. We do about 250 in the city. So how do we get that up to about 2,000 jobs where kids have a place to go? And we all know what that means is, you learn responsibility, your self-confidence grows, and it's a good thing.
Now, what about housing in some of those neighborhoods? Could that money be used for that to help seniors fix up their houses in some of those neighborhoods that were affected?
Yeah, so the great news about the cannabis money, there are no restrictions, because a lot of this money sometimes...
Like the railroad money is restricted.
Exactly. Yes. You can only use it on current infrastructure. We can use it on anything. So yes, it could be home repair. You have a lot of people who, might have a leaky roof, and they've owned the house for decades, and they're
you
a
can
senior.
Put up a fund for them.
They can, exactly. And so, that's the next step, is we can have a good debate on how do we use these funds. The first is let's make sure we all agree they go back into the communities affected.
Okay, so you got Scotty Johnson, Jan Michelle, Ryan James, and you.
And so we need one more. I've heard from a couple of my colleagues that are supportive, but
we'll see. I think maybe Anna Albee might be one to go for. We're gonna have to call out Anna Albee to see if she'll go on, and then there's your 5. All right, hey Mark, it's always great seeing you. Let us know what happened on that. Are they gonna just bring it to the floor on Monday? They'll vote on it Wednesday, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll vote on Monday and then Wednesday.
I hope that passes. That sounds like a pretty good idea, and we'll see. We'll follow it, and the people who didn't vote for it, we'll call them out too.
I appreciate the opportunity to be here.
All right, and see you at the Walking Club in a couple of weeks.
I look forward to it.
All right, then. Thank you for being the sponsor this year of the Walking Club. Appreciate it. All right, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for me for a Thursday. I'll be back in the studio tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And don't forget, the Walking Club will not be at Winton Woods this week. We're moving over to the Glenwood Gardens right there on Springfield Pike, right behind the McDonald's, right there on Springfield Pike. So show on up at the Glenwood Gardens. We start walking around 8:30, so be there around 8 o'clock. Get ready to start at 8:30, and we'll see you then. That's going to wrap it up for me. 12:30, The Buzz. So, get some of that dope money. Get some of that dope money back. They got $2 million in taxes in 16 months. That's not bad. They could put that money in a fund for housing and stuff like that. Yep. Okay. No toast that we will see on camera. Oh, boy. I'll make up for it next week. How about that? Well, I got a busy week next week. I got 2 remotes. I'll be at Urban League Friday morning and be at the Pike 2 Friday afternoon. Pike 2. We're going to have a little Buzz Extravaganza at the Pike 2. They got a little room to the side there, and looking for the Buzz folks to show up on Juneteenth at Pike 2. Yeah, you ought to come on out and meet some of your friends, Terrence Howard. Oh, that's right. You'll be here. What am I talking about?
Yeah. If you got a remote, guess where I'm going to be?
Yeah, I forgot. Okay, you'll be here. All right. So come on and check us out at the Pike 2. What's the Pike 2? It's a neighborhood bar on Springfield Pike. Out
What's going on against him because he was taking with a lot of the Democratic.
What the? I didn't know what the hell was going on.
I wasn't hearing anything. I'm like,
really?
I got it in queue, but I wasn't hearing anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know. I got my mic is on. That's what it is.
Uncle Lincoln, you will hold me to what, David Herring? A toast next week? What the heck are you talking about? Janice, it was good to see you on today, Janice. Still waiting on your laptop, okay? And Vernon, I did see your message. I wasn't going to even repeat what you said. I saw it, Vernon. I heard you tell Tamiko I didn't look at it. Like the Pike 2, but parking isn't the best. No, you have to it's not the best. D513 says she might stop by. Is that, I don't know whether DJ 513 is a male or female. Looks like, okay, it's a female. Come on by, D. James Muhammad, I wish you could show up, but I know that would be against Allah for you to show up in a bar. Boy, Janice says, Tim Heidel, who are you? And what are you doing in my conversation? I did not invite you in, so stay in your lane, boy. Janice is fired up. And she did it in capital letters, too. Unbelievable. Will there be yes, there will be a live remote.
What time does that start next Friday, the second one?
4
to
6. 4 to 6, yeah.
Okay, so you got a remote that morning.
Yeah.
And, okay, 4
Yeah.
to 6. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, I know. They have the best Long Island iced tea. Okay, Keep. What you doing hanging out at the Pike, Keep? Oh, geez. She called him boy. What's up? What's up, Dina? Oh, that's right, Dina. That's okay. I'm sorry, Dina Johnson. Okay. For the 1,000th time. That's right. That's you. Okay. All right. All right, Dina. Yeah, okay. That's you. I know who you are now. Yeah. I saw you over at the Grenadier. You told me that at the Grenadier you would DJ 513. But I had a couple of Crown Royals when you told me, so naturally I didn't remember. Don't tell me anything you want me to remember when I'm out at a bar or at a remote or something, because I'm in a whole different place. You know what I mean?
That's the best time to ask if you can borrow money from Lincoln Ware. Is that what he's saying?
Oh, boy. Go ahead, Janice. Tell him. He's still a worker. You can nap anytime. You retired. There you go. All right, folks. I got to get out of here because I got to do a thing for Network for Hope. Got to go over in, where is this place? Where is this place? Over in Kentucky somewhere. Got to go over in Kentucky. Network for Hope is hosting our Live Healthy and Move Health Fair, August 22nd, 11 to 2, Forest Park. Free, fun, and open to everyone. We're providing free school supplies on a first-come, first-served basis to those in need, with health resources, food trucks, dancing, Ohio's largest ninja obstacle course. And this event is fun for the whole family. Join us August 22nd, Central Park in Forest Park. Remember, it's completely free. All right, I got to go and do this, folks. I will see y'all tomorrow. Take it easy. And, hey, see you on the other side.